Yeah, there we go. Pop out. Chat. Refresh so we see we're live. Gosh, 30 plus hours deep into stream playthrough. We are getting there. We are making progress. And then let's post so we know we're live. And there we're good. We'll give people a minute to arrive. Hey, Gumbo. Oh, no giving people a minute to arrive. I stumbled into the cutscene. We're in the cutscene now. Hey, Gumbo Master. How are you doing? Heard there's a Minato girl named Saiko holed up in a fancy hotel around here. She's supposed to be some top-tier promotional model. Hard to imagine anyone so swanky would waste their time with Masaru. Yeah, we're still on the quest of trying to get classy ladies to be into our chef on the pirate ship, trying to put together a fancy lady party. Hey, Nautical Menace. Thank you for the happy Trans Day visibility. I'm here. I'm visible. I'm legally obligated to stream today, otherwise I wouldn't be visible on the day. Gumbalasa said, I saw the Powell developers have a visual novel. Yeah, I've not looked at it too closely. I'm guessing it posted today because it's already April 1st in Japan, I'm guessing is what's happened. I don't know. I saw it exists. I haven't yet taken the time to give it a proper look yet. Also, why is my chat window on the right not updating? One on the left is... Daylight savings, mismatch is over, so you aren't streaming while I'm on the bus now. Yeah, sorry about that. It's been a weird couple of weeks, and I wasn't in a place to change my UK streaming time because I had other stuff. I had other work things that I couldn't just, like, move in an hour to keep it lined up for other countries. So we're back on the usual bullshit. Anyway, let's go see if we can find this Minato lady. Oh, these rumors were true. You really are something special, Miss Psycho. For some reason, I assumed Representative Ellen... Like, I'm not going to assume genders here, but I did not assume that this business-suited person was Representative Ellen. Did not give a representative voice. I hauled my ass to both PT and the thrift store bag sale yesterday, and my body has such feelings over that, understandably. Oh, we're thrilled that you took the time to come all this way. It's truly an honour. Oh, it's Mr. Ellen's job to find the right person to represent our company who appeals to our elite high society clientele. Oh, you're just as fabulous and elegant as the rumours say. You very well might be the perfect representative for our business.
I'm honored that you're considering me.
It's another fancy lady who will definitely, by the end of this side quest, still be considered traditionally a fancy lady and definitely won't have revealed the way in which she secretly kind of dislikes having to be a fancy lady and wishes she could be a little more honest about herself and one of her interests. Couldn't be. Okay, so this is the next Minato girl. We've got to get to the fancy lady party. Andy H says, the baseball team, the Seattle Mariners, who Nintendo used to own, are now sponsored by Nintendo and have the Switch 2 logo on their sleeves. They sure do. Oh, hey, don't know if any of you were aware of this. You know that Nintendo Today smartphone app they announced during the Direct last week? Yeah, people who have already made it to Tuesday are getting the 1 day left until the Switch 2 reveal video on that app. And it shows a Joy-Con in mouse mode. It shows two Joy-Con and one is, like, normally flat on the table and one is on its side like a mouse. And I'm like, okay, yeah, so that is... We're just acknowledging that's a feature of the system then, right? Anyway, let's go see... Oh, she's busy. We'll go find her later. Tonight's dinner will be a chance for Ellen to evaluate whether or not you're a proper candidate to represent us as a brand ambassador. Sure, she'll meet these fancy people at the Crystal Aloha Resort later. Paris says, Laura, my god, this season of Dice Funk is chef's kiss. Mwah. The way you and Quinn and Dan are playing off each other is so good. We just got to the episode where Hop and Rex meet their sister's exes. Look, I'm having so much fun playing around in messy social dynamics. I'm having a lot of fun doing things that I know are not great social choices, but getting to just play around in the muck of kind of messy social dynamics, it's been fun. Okay. Ooh, she needs help finding her way somewhere. Maybe I should ask a local. Okay, right, what's the play? Maybe Jason and I could pretend we're CEOs and some shit. Oh, what am I saying? She'd see right through that one right quick. Worst case, we'd get reported. Pardon me. If I act all fabulous and elegant, but what the hell does that fabulous even mean? Sorry, but can I ask you something? Problem solved, Majima. She came to you. Did my elegant aura summon her irresistibly to my side? Yeah, trouble you for directions. Sure, let's help. Where did you want to head? You know where I might find the dragon cart? The dragon cart track. I'd really like to watch a race. We know where that is. We've done dragon cart before. I wouldn't really call myself a racer, but the beauty of dragon cart is that anyone can have a blast, though it is pretty intense. Yeah, let's go. This is a great way for us to get to know this fancy, fancy, fancy lady.
My name's Seiko. I do modeling at big racing events.
I'm having a weird day and I'm going to talk about it because my job is to just talk on the internet, and apparently that's what I do. I've talked on stream before about the fact I don't have a good relationship with one of my biological parents, my dad. Don't get on great with him, or haven't historically. There's a lot going on. I'm not going to dig into a lot of it, but weirdly things are looking almost up on that, and I don't want to get too optimistic, but weirdly, a parent that historically my relationship with was defined by them never making a fucking effort and never go out of their way to make an effort has recently started reaching out, not because he's got anything to gloat about, but just to reach out, and also in ways that are acknowledging my transness in a very normalized way. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm not prepared for having a normal relationship with that parent suddenly. It's a weird one. I say this, I literally just received a message while on stream and got mildly like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. Here we go. Here's me talking about messy social dynamics. Woo. Let's go. I do modeling for big racing events. Well, I'm Majima. Noticed you talking to some primo executive types earlier. Work-related. Oh, yes, they were executives from a company we do business with. Yeah, I got parental jump scare brackets positive, question mark. For years getting a message from him was time to brace for impact. The last, like, 3 times have been kind of nice, and I don't know how to respond to... I don't know how to emotionally be prepared for nice in a situation I put lots of defensive walls up in. Oh wow. I'm not gonna get into specifics. The messages I'm receiving are like, I feel like maybe an alien has come down and replaced my dad. It's weird. I'm having a weird one. Shouldn't have opened my phone on stream because now, fuck it, we're here. I'm acknowledging it on stream because that's how these things go. He's meeting up with my mum for the first time in God knows how many years. And that's weird. I'm not... weirdly unprepared. I'm having interactions with my dad that aren't terrible. Sometimes parents need time to work shit out. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna get into my dad's personal stuff. I have my guesses. I think something in his personal life has given him a bit of a shake and made him go, ah, fuck, I gotta sort my shit out. And I'm gonna keep, I'm not gonna rush to take the walls down that are there for my defense after many years, but, like, I don't want to punish the behavior I want to see, and I want to believe people can change, and I want to be open to that, and I want to be happy about that, while acknowledging harm done in the past, and that it is reasonable that I have some defensive feelings. St. Nobody says, I've kind of been estranged from my parents for the last year and a half or so. What little contact I've had with them has mostly been them trying to convince me that the problems were all my fault. That's about the relationship I've had with my dad for the longest time. I mentioned him in, like, 2 sentences in uncomfortable labels, and then we didn't talk for, like, 4 years. I'll be honest, I think I let him off easy in those 2 very vague lines. Okay. Okay, she's maybe going to be a brand ambassador for a company, but it depends how this dinner later goes. They want someone very dignified, so you got to be on your best behavior. Active criticism, it's nice that you say that's a healthy approach. I've been to enough, I've had enough therapy sessions over the years about this particular relationship that I'm like, I thankfully am coming into this positive opportunity with, like, having done the groundwork of, if this ever happens, have I at least, like, thought about how to healthily respond to it, Hawaii's Dragon Kart is renowned in the industry. As a professional, I feel obligated to see it. Yeah, let's go do it. Let's go do some Dragon Kart. Let's not spectate. Yeah, get behind the wheel yourself. You can actually ride here. Well, it's dangerous, but sure. Yeah, let's sign her up for Dragon Kart, this demure fancy lady. Sorry for the pausing. I'm having a day. Sometimes this happens. We process feelings in real time. Yeah, let's go do Dragon Kart. This lady's a fan and wants to give it a shot. Yeah. You're Saeko-san, the famous spokesmodel. I see you all the time in my racing magazines. Yeah, hell yeah, let's sign you up. It's your first time, right? Yeah, we'll race together, why not? Do I have to talk to... Yeah, race with Saeko.
Let's kick into high gear.
Yeah. Again, look, I'm not gonna go too much into my own family stuff here because it's, other people involved. But again, it's like,
Sucks to be you, pal.
for many years, my relationship with his parent was very much a. Any contact I have with them isn't for my benefit; it's for theirs. And it's weird to have interactions back to back that aren't defined by... There's clearly something for that parent to gain from the interaction. Does that make sense? It's a low bar, but I'm not used to having that parent reach out just for the sake of reaching out. I mean, this minigame has shells. It has machine guns. It has machine guns rather than shells. Let me get one. Here we go. And rocket launchers. I got. Here we go. I got a machine gun. I could have got the rocket launcher. I already had the coins. It's double dash rules. I had 2 items already. I got the power shield. I can get that. We got the boost. We got the coins.
Everything's going my
Here we
way.
go, final lap. We got this.
Still win. I know it. Turn you into Swiss cheese. Say hello to my little friend. Can't touch me now. Oh yeah.
There we go, there we go.
A fiery finish! That's the I have finished. I made it!
Wow, that was the absolute best.
There we go. It was incredible. The unique vibrations are so addicting. My hands are still trembling. The vibrations in your hands. Again, sorry. I apologize in advance if I'm distracted tonight. I'm a little thrown now. This is not how I expected String to start, and I'm now a little all over the place. I figured spokesmodels like you were all business, but you're actually more easygoing than I expected. I ain't a fan of stuffy, stuck-up types. This suits me just fine. Oh, everyone expects me to be all elegant and glamorous. My agency tells me I should just keep quiet because I'll ruin my image if I speak. I know, right? So rude. By the way, Majima, do you have time after this? Let me treat you to a drink for showing me here. Oh, but I have a meeting with my client's president tonight, so I can't stay too long. Just a little drink, okay? Sure, let's have a little drink. Just a little drink before your very important demure fancy meeting. I'll take a beer. Good for you too? Oh, one drink should be fine. Beer always tastes better after a lap around the track, plus I want to toast you for everything you've done for me. Cool, 2 beers. A very safe, normal number of beers. Delicious. Nothing beats a beer after a race. Ain't that the truth? But you got that dinner later, right? Don't overdo it. How's your alcohol tolerance? I'm quite the lightweight, actually. My agency always tells me to be careful, but just one more. Sure. You know, you're way more upbeat than I thought you'd be. It just shows you can't judge a person by career alone. Yeah, people get all weird and keep their distance. It can be pretty lonely, honestly. Is this beer 2 or 3 now? Since I'm big into anime and manga, I'd love to meet more like-minded otaku friends. Oh, I really love to sing. The deck of my ship. Believe it or not, I'm the captain of the Goro Pirates. Oh, and another... You're way too funny, Majima-san. Now I'm already a little drunk. Are you sure drinking like this is okay? It's okay, I'm perfectly fine. And another... Hey, Zilla, thank you very much for the bits. Dang, you know you're in trouble when Goro's the voice of reason. Mm-hmm. Majima-san, you look different. Did you do something with your hair? That's the waitress. Oh, is that right? This must be the real one.
Hey now.
Okay, it's me. Back up a skosh, will ya? Okay, this is a problem. Oh, having so much fun today. Me and this sesame ball have something in common. You know what? We're both real curvy cuties. Yeah. Oh no. How is she gonna get through her fancy pants meeting smashed through hell? This dinner's a big deal. I better get going. You should totally come along too, Majima. Let's grab another drink and head to the after party. I'm sure they'll be fine with it. Well, I hope so. Sure, where is it? Crystal something is a famous place, right? It's famous. Okay, let's get you there safely. And be there to monitor you through the meeting, I suppose. Whoopsie-doo.
Let's go.
You doing okay? Yeah, for better. The breeze feels nice. Yeah. We made it. The Crystal Aloha. The hoity-toity dinner's going down here, right? Oh, what dinner?
Oh.
Hey there, cutie, how you doing? Hell yeah, bro, she's really feeling it. Oh, forget this geezer, come party with us, babe, we'll show you a good time.
The ladies all booked up. Best skedaddle now.
You're not invited, old man. Step aside, we'll take it from here.
Exactly. Step back and let them handle it. Why are you on their side?
What's this bitch's deal?
What do you mean by that?
How dare you? Do you have any idea who I am? You wanna fight? Let's go, tough guy. Okay, she's gonna drunkenly join us in the fight. Come on. Hell yeah, let's go. Gonna use the deadly purse attack. Oh, she had a bottle of champagne. Okay, she was shaking it up to spray. I think you could just... Yeah, I think you could just hit them with it for probably greater effect. Still begging for more, huh? Come on then, if you think you're hard enough. Just try me.
No, it's okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, you're drunk enough to fight, you're drunk enough to do a business meeting, probably. Okay.
Oh, what's the meaning of this brouhaha?
Are you all done with the high seas now? No, but this is our last, like, big land-based side quest. I warn you, I mentioned this in the Blue Sky post. This big side quest we're currently doing to go make friends with a bunch of fancy ladies, we are going to tonight watch over an hour of the most awkward live-action dating show you've ever seen, and yes, it's in Yakuza. It's fascinating. We are about to stumble into... We're one, like, I'm gonna say like maybe 15-20 minutes away from an hour of live-action dating content that is somewhat plot-relevant to Yakuza. It's weird. We're going on a weird journey tonight. Oh, it's the fancy businessman! She's meant to be the fancy businessman, but she's drunk! Oh no! Let's go, yippee! Oh, he's looking to start something too. For crying out loud. Oh, for crying out loud, calm down already. Oh, yes, time fast with just anyone, morons. I'm telling you, it ain't like that. Okay, she's gonna... Okay, she at least fell over before she could pick a fight with the bosses. Honestly, her taking a nap on the pavement is probably about the safest thing she could do. Cass Fireborn, honestly, yeah. Cass says, I was chatting to my friend who binged this, and she figured she'd do one last conversation before bed. Let me just see what talking to her does. Jesus Christ, this is the longest cutscene ever. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, hey, fancy business bosses. I'm tremendously sorry for all this. After a drink, my true personality comes out. Normally, I'm more uninhibited and carefree. Please forgive my rudeness. I'm the one who got her drunk, so I'm the one to blame. Can you cut her some slack?
Dear me, what shall we do now? Our group takes pride in maintaining a proper, classy, and elegant image. With your noble aura and elite model status, we believe you would be the perfect fit to embody our organization. However, it seems we were mistaken. Frankly, I didn't expect you to be like this at all. I had no idea you were so captivating. The look on your face earlier, oh, utterly adorable. I've never seen anything quite like it.
I know they're doing the happy, optimistic piano music of, like, actually being true to yourself, even if that is a belligerent drunk, is going to be endearing to the people who matter. But, like, this is a man who wants to hire you for a job, and he's referring to you too drunk to stay on your feet as utterly adorable, and that does feel a bit... feels a bit iffy. But we're gonna go with the nice... we're gonna go with the nice vibes. We're gonna go with the nice vibes.
You always seem perfect, beautiful yet distant, making you difficult to connect with. But you're actually far more charming, fun, and down to earth. Despite our success, our organisation is often seen as a bit too stuffy and unrelatable. We want to be seen as more approachable while remaining true to our values. I'm convinced you'll be the perfect person to represent our company. Which means we'd like to officially offer you the role of our new brand ambassador.
Ah... being true to yourself as a frankly irresponsible level of drunk is actually exactly what the company wanted. And that's a good thing, and we're gonna live in a world where that is positive and not at all concerning. Anyway, hooray, it turned out well in the end. You're even better when you're simply being yourself. Trying so hard to maintain that image made it harder to show the real you. I guess I thought people wanted me to be more prim and proper, which made me suppress who I really am. I love anime and games and get silly when I drink. I'll cherish that side of me and work hard to be the best promotional model there is. Sure. And now we have Psycho's number. We can invite her to the fancy party. Let's do a photo together. We've got one more Minato girl left to recruit.
Let's go.
Yes, go. After the night you've had, you shouldn't be posing with beers, although that's a very... I'm used to doing brand shots where I have to have the logo facing the camera. Like, you've posed with a promotional beer before. Alright, who have we got left of the... Oh, I know which Minato girl we have left. Let's... Oh, we gotta beat some guys up, but we'll do it. We've got one more left to invite to our fancy ladies party.
Lousy dance partners.
Oh, I have a video that I'm probably gonna run tomorrow, even though tomorrow's April Fool's Day and it's not an April Fool's video. I might show it off a smidge on stream today, give people a little preview of a video I've got coming tomorrow. Do I do so? Yeah, fuck it. I've been working with some people on some Switch 2 accessibility peripherals, despite the fact that we haven't formally seen the Switch 2 properly revealed yet, and it's still months away from coming out. I might have some prototype Switch 2 accessibility peripherals in my office, based on functions that we sort of know are coming to the system through various means. I can give a little preview. Let me find the escalator up. I'll grab my little prop. It's arrived the other day and I've not shown it off yet. So you know how it's all but confirmed at this point that the Switch 2 is going to allow for using Joy-Cons as mice. Like, you have a Joy-Con, you turn it on its side, now it's your left and right mouse button, and you move it around like a mouse. There was an image today that I posted to Blue Sky of a tabletop configuration where one Joy-Con was on its side and one wasn't. It's like, okay, clearly mouse mode. Well, I've shown this off already a little bit. I have a 3D printed Switch 2, complete with detachable Joy-Cons and whatnot in the correct size. But what I haven't really shown off yet is can I make this show up well on camera? This chunk of 3D printed plastic is for, hey, having a Switch Joy-Con on its side as a mouse. It's a little thin in the palm, you know. There's going to be some people for whom that's not comfortable. What if 3D printed shell that the Joy-Con slots into, and now you have something much more akin to like a mouse size to hold on to. You've got your two mouse clicks, but also your thumb naturally rests on the analog stick. You've got just a mouse grip that's just a chunk of plastic you can pop a Joy-Con into, make it a more comfortable experience of using it as a Joy-Con mouse. For an example. My plan being to try and have a bunch of different, that style, cheaply available 3D print files that are just freely available for people to 3D print their own, to make their own Switch 2 accessibility peripherals that could, you know, they could print in advance of release day, and on launch day already have the peripherals they need ready to go. That's the thing I'm hoping to put a video out about tomorrow, now that today, Nintendo doing yet another video that shows them a Joy-Con in mouse orientation, I'm like, I feel confident enough I'm ready to talk about that. Anyway, here's our last Minato girl. Oh, would you do the you-know-what as a sign-off? No problem. 1, 2, Bunyapa! Well, thank you so much. You have my continued support, AI-chan. Oh, I-chan? Welcome to I-chan's photo book meetup for a soothing, sultry dose of this absolute bombshell. Now that I come to think of it, she's one of those Minato Ward girls. Sure, let's go see if she'll come to our fancy party. Sorry, no can do, sir. If you want to chat with I-san, you'll have to purchase a photo book. Would you like to buy one? It's only $30. Sure, I'll buy a $30 photo book to go chat to this fancy lady we want to invite to a party. Oh, thank you for waiting. Hi there. I'm I. This is our first meeting, right? That's right. My name's Majima. Majima-san. Yep, that's me, all right. Time's up. Please step away. Hi now. I can tell you had a great time talking with I-san. See you around. Thanks a lot. Away Majima begins to walk. Jimmy had a 30 goddamn bucks. You call that a chat? What the fuck, man? Swear at me all you want, but this is the time allotment that comes with the purchase of a photo book. If you would like to talk with her again, you will have to buy another. I'm holding a copy right here. Why should I drop more money on something I already got? I know you might find it frustrating, but we're adhering to policy. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Just won't be able to chat with I-san, that's all. Hey, Johnny Desu. Sure, have another fucking $30. Let's buy another book. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we gotta speedrun this. Hello, I'd like to invite you to a fancy ladies' party. Hi, I'm I. Glad to see you again. Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to talk before. No, we didn't, did we? You can say that again. Time's up. Please step away. I can tell you had a great time talking with I-san. See you again. Fucking love this stupid quest. It's great.
Hey now.
You're fucking me over again. I'm starting to think this is a full-blown scam. Just give me more time. If you want more time, you're gonna have to make another purchase. Given it seems you want to have a full conversation with her, you'll have to buy many, many more photo books. Okay, a shit ton of photo books equals a shit ton of talking time, right? Well, yes, you've already bought 2 copies, but if you buy 10 more, I can guarantee you'll have plenty of time to talk with I-san. Okay, I've let you bleed me for $60 already. What am I going to do with 12 copies of the same photo book? Not a problem, sorry. Keep them, sell them, I don't really mind, but if you don't buy another, you can't talk with her. Okay, fine. $300 for 10 fucking photo books. Let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, you actually remembered me. Of course I did. What do you do for a living, Majima-san? Oh, well, now I'm sort of in the piracy business. You're a pirate. Sure am, captain of the Goromaru, on my way to becoming a legendary scourge of the seas. Really? That sounds so cool. You must love traveling, then. I'd love to visit your ship, Majima-san. You should invite me for a ride. Sure thing, you're welcome aboard any time. Hey, that's a promise, right? Right, since you bought 10 copies, I'll say you know what. What? 1, 2, Funyapa!
Huh?
The hell does that mean? Oh, you don't know? It's my healing slogan. An idol I once admired used it way back when, and it said to have soothing properties. Funyapa! Funyapa! It's very tingle tingle kalu limpa.
So cute.
Okay, time's up. Away you go, Majima. You still have not invited her to the fancy party. Thanks a lot. For screwing me over again. I still didn't get a chance to say what I came here to say in the first place. Well, I'm afraid that's absolutely irrelevant to me. It's not like you were lacking for time. You even had enough time for Funyapa. It's your fault for being long-winded. Anyway, the photo book meetup has concluded. I-san won't be seeing any more fans today. Now then, we need to start wrapping up so I can go home, see you around, and Funyapa. Okay. Sure. How many books do I have to buy to equal you coming to a fancy party? Stop, you can't! Oh, what's the big deal? It was just one little chat with her. Not without buying a photo book. Rules are rules. In any case, the meetup's over. Please leave. Oh, can it, tightwad? Does it look like I'll give a shit? I'm going to shove those rules up your ass. Hey, back off. Do back off. It's not your business. Oh, it absolutely is my business. I bought 12 of those damn photo books just to talk to Ai-chan. I don't see a copy in your hands. What gives you the right to jump the line? Oh, you must be some die-hard simp, or at least a real sucker. Got a real bad mouth, you know that? And you don't know me, so who are you to judge? Whatever your deal is, you're starting to piss me off. Yeah, let's beat these guys up. Fuck you for being frustrated that you have to spend money to talk to that celebrity. I was also pissed off about it, but like, in a not creepy way. Okay, there we go. Off they go. Oh, thank you so much. You put all of Ai-san's other fans to shame. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Ai-chan, it's you. I really appreciate how much you helped the attendant back there. I want to return the favor. Is there anything I can do? I didn't do it to get a favor, but...
You mean, like on a date?
Yeah.
Sure, let's call it a date. But it's not actually a date. I'm just trying to get you to come to this fancy pirate mixer. Look, you've got a promise to fulfill, remember, Majima? Don't tell me you forgot. You promised you'd let me aboard your pirate ship.
Yeah.
Okay, you actually want to come on the pirate ship? Sure. Yeah, hop on board. Come see the life of pirates.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got some notifications happening. Need to go away. Ooh. Oh, interesting. We might be imminently on the eve of the first Xbox handheld announcement. Which is super interesting timing because it really feels like they're trying to get a bit of free promo off of doing this the same week as the Switch 2 reveal. We've known for a bit that, like, rumors have been circulating that we're eventually going to get, like, an officially Xbox-developed Xbox handheld. But in the meantime, we're probably going to see quote-unquote Xbox handhelds developed by other companies, but with Xbox branding heavily integrated. And one of the rumors was ROG are making, like, a version of the ROG Ally that has, like, more in-depth Xbox integration. Asus teased on Twitter some ROG Ally news, and then Xbox quote tweeted it with like the monkey looking left and right, being like, suspicious, like, don't be suspicious looking. Really feels like this really feels like Xbox is planning to drop Xbox handheld news, or at least Xbox licensed handheld news the same week as the Switch 2 reveal. That is fascinating. Anyway, yeah, we're on a pirate ship and it's fancy. Let's sail around our pirate ship with the fancy lady on board. Don't let the chef see that she's here. It's not time for him to spend time with the fancy ladies yet. Yeah, I saw Eidos Montreal had laid off 75 staff. You know what this leads into? Another story I saw doing the rounds. This was, Imran Khan, I believe. And I very much believe this is true. Was talking about, allegedly, one of the big publishers who does not have Switch 2 dev kits is, Embracer Group. Because they have, over the last couple of years, been closing studios and laying people off left, right, and center. And Nintendo was worried if they gave, like, subsidiaries of Embracer Group Switch 2 dev kits, and then Embracer shut down those dev teams, someone might just pinch a Switch 2 dev kit on the way out the door. And Nintendo thought the risk of any particular Embracer Group studio, development studio getting shut down, and as a result Switch 2 dev kits getting out into the wild, was too risky. So they would not let Embracer Group have any dev kits, which, again, really feels like it lines up with, like, I read this from Imran Khan earlier and was like, oh, yeah, what studios does Embracer still own? And Eidos Montreal was one of the first ones that jumped to mind, and oops. Anyway, yeah, this is Rich Island. Let's have a little visit. Let's look around Rich Island. That was fun. Rich Island's really lovely. Oh, you think so? I heard you were well-travelled, so I didn't think this little sandbank would impress you. Well, then you'd be mistaken. This island's perfectly charming. There's no casinos, no good hotels. There's no casinos, no good hotels. All the tourists are going to find are a bunch of pirate wannabes. This island may not have amenities for tourists. That means we can sit here on this beautiful beach together, just the two of us. We can listen to the crashing waves, soothing and serene. You can't do that if it's crowded. Yeah. People say I have a curious soul. Maybe that's why I like to travel so much. There's so much of the world I haven't seen. Stay in one place for too long, you start to feel like there's nothing beyond your four walls. The world's brimming with all kinds of extraordinary experiences. Aww. World's big and life's short. Don't want to have any regrets. Hell yeah. There's a kid I know who's stuck living on this island. Should have seen his beam and smile when we set sail. He never looked so alive. I guess that's what makes me think. This makes me think of the joy of traveling. I really should have traveled more before I got all old and achy and shit. How do you remember if you ever traveled? You might have traveled before. Never too late to live your life. Oh no, it's pirates now. Yeah, let's fuck them up. She's gonna help. Literally every one of the fancy ladies is here to fight. She has a fucking sniper rifle. Hers is the one that's never explained. Like, sure, the BDSM lady has her BDSM gear. Like, she'll whip the enemies. The one who got drunk has a champagne bottle. I don't know why this lady has a sniper rifle. I don't think anything in the plot explains why she has a sniper rifle. I do not believe it's made clear why she has this. Anyway, we beat them up. Time to set sail back to Hawaii. I suppose having a random sniper rifle for no reason is fairly curious soul behavior. Ah, there we go. We made friends. You can talk to me anytime. No purchase required. Let's take a picture, sure. Okay. Is everyone ready for things to get incredibly awkward and live action? Are you ready? Because I don't think you're ready, chat. I genuinely don't believe you're ready for where things are about to go. I know I'm not ready to re-experience it. Okay. You know, all the Minato girls. Let's go. Let's go for the live-action extravaganza that is the end of the Minato girls quest. Let me escape. Let's head over to Revolve. It sounds like you could safely get dinner while the cutscene plays. I could safely do a lot of things while the cutscene plays, but we're in this together. I couldn't... There's no world in which I could put you through this alone, so here we go. Hey, Miss Match. Yeah, I found the Minato girls.
Hey now.
Got their contact details. Let's go. Strap in for live action and voice acting. Thanks for coming out here, everyone. Sorry to call you all ever so suddenly. You changed my life for the better, Majima-san. I'll help you any way I can. Oh, you here for another date? Another? As in you've already had one? What's the meaning of this, Majima-san? Cheater, you disgusting old man. You scurvy, pervy pirate. Look, I promise there's good reason for this. I want to throw a Minato ward party. Yeah, we're trying to help our friend the chef. None of us have boyfriends at the moment, so I guess we could pitch in.
Well,
Okay, I'll warn you, I have a hard time getting into the mood when a man has no charisma. If we're gonna do this, I would hope he's someone I could see myself in a relationship with. Let's hype him up. He's great at cooking. Husband material. I think that's fair to say. That's a true statement I can say about him. I'll whip you up a meal fit for royalty. Okay. I'm a foodie. I'm especially fond of good wine. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's meet up with him. So there is voice acting. It's all gonna be in Japanese. This is, I think, the cutscene, Cass. I think this is... We've passed the point of no return that your friend crossed.
Yeah.
Hey, Masaru, come to see me. Maybe it'll be a dream come true. Oh, okay, we gotta explain to him. Oh, we threw you a Minato ward party, yeah. Add a rifle through your diary. You wouldn't be able to give your all while this is weighing on you. Yeah, you're the heart of the Goromaru. You cook the best damn food we can ask for. What would we do without you? So this is the least I could do. Go have the time of your life. Oh, I promise you I'm going to give this party everything I've got and find the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. When I do, I'll give her a dandelion. You know what they symbolise, don't you? I don't either. It's a simple type of plant. Even if it grows through the cracks in the sidewalk, it can still be beautiful. Maybe I'm kinda like a dandelion. Prepare for an hour of this man talking. You have my word, I swear on the dandelions. Okay. Are these character models based on real women that act in live-action cutscenes or something? Yes. There's several. This woman behind the bar is based on a real person as well. But yeah, all of these people we've been doing side quests on, I believe are not only based on, like, the character models based on real people, like, I think the streamer is a real Japanese streamer. Like, to greater or lesser degrees, these are based on real people. And we're about to see all of those cutscene girls suddenly be live action. Okay. Here we go. Strap in, everyone. It's time for the Minato Award.
普段はあんまりパーティーとか行かないんですけど、でも
Not much of a
今回
party goer, but the chef who's going to be there seems fun and
ユニ
unique.
面白くてかっこいいマサルさんという
And
方が
his
来るって
name's
聞いた
Masaru-san.
ので、正直ちょ
I'm
っと
kind of
楽
looking
しみ
forward
に
to
して
it.
ます。マサルさん
I don't know if
コスプレ
Masaru-san
が好きなのか
appreciates cosplay.
わかんないけど、でも
I
私
like making
面白い
friends and
人が
meeting
好き
people,
なんで
so
ちょっと
let me know if the
興味
volume
持っ
mix
て
is
もらえ
okay
る
for me
ように
talking over this.
頑張りたいと思いま
I'll
す。
try my best to show him fun and unique too.
はい、今日はマサルさんという本当
I
に
get to meet this
素敵
lovely
な
guy named
男性に出会
Masaru-san
えるということ
today.
でとってもとっても楽しみ
I'm
に
really,
して
really
きま
excited
し
to
た。
get to know him.
私は旅行がすごい好きなんですけど、
Traveling's one of my favorite
マサルさんも
activities, so if
そういう
he's the kind of person I could go on vacation
な
with,
んか旅とかできたりするような方だったらいいなと
that'd be really
楽しみ
wonderful.
にしてます。頑張ります。
I think I'm ready.
最近ずっと海外出張
I've been on a lot of work-related trips recently, so I haven't had any time to meet people or go on dates. I'm really looking forward to today. Supposedly this guy I'm meeting is super interesting. Hope we can fit in some time for witty banter with each other, that'd be peachy. I'm happy to be here tonight. You'd think being a model at racing events would mean I meet plenty of guys, but surprisingly there aren't many opportunities, so today, when I heard I'd get to meet Masaru-san at the party, I'm so excited! I gather he's a chef, so I hope we can get to know each other better, so he'll make all my favourites. I try my hardest to make this a good first meeting. I got invited here to meet someone who's really cool. Apparently he's nice, he's a good cook, and he's rich too! I'm so looking forward to seeing him. Today's all about good first impressions. I hope we can develop mutual feelings for each other. Masaru's Love Journey, My Dream Minato Girl. Episode 1. Introducing the girls. Oh, my heart's beating fast. I'm excited for this. Cheers. Really, that makes me a little nervous. What am I gonna do? I hope I'm not too awkward. You see what I mean? This is just an episode of a TV show we're now watching, I guess. I'll be alright, right? Sorry for the wait. Wow, he's so good looking. Thanks for gathering here with me today, everyone. If I find a woman and I think we'd make a good pair, I'll hand her this dandelion. Yes, that's how it's going to work. So please enjoy yourselves. Don't be afraid to let loose. Yeah, you. Oh, you. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, you heard me. Let's have some fun. Yeah, so prepare for the train wreck that is this man slowly ruining every chance he has at romance here. I think he's fun, but he does not. He doesn't strike the vibe this group is looking for. They have these above toilet tanks, huh? Oh, they do, don't they? Oh, it looks so real. Whoa, man, he's giving them, like, Masaru dollars. They have his face on them. Here's 100 Masaru bucks. Hey, look. Hey. Oh, it's Camelot. That's so fun. Oh, it's Camelot. Oh my gosh, so cute. Right, making it rain. This Masaru bucks. Oh, here's another round. Yeah. Money, money, money. Don't look too close at my Masaru box. Oh, don't eat it, you're getting pelted. Cashews incoming. Wow, your jaw's strong. Oh no, he wouldn't eat his Masaru buck. Oh, he's already going back to being Camelot. I'll give you whatever amount you're able to stick to me. If you stick it on me, you keep it. Sorry. I gotta take this call. To remind you, this is a video game. We're about to get to make a single choice. Me, you enjoying yourself? Yeah, we're having a great time. We're gonna have to make it quickly, I believe. I can't remember if there's a timer on it. Everyone's having a blast. It's going good so far. He's not yet fucked it up. Going better than I could have hoped. What should I do now? I don't know what to do next. It's choose your own adventure time, chat. Do we 1. Toss out some killer pickup lines one-on-one. 2. Sell them on your overflowing charm. Or 3. Make 'em bust up laughing. What do you reckon, chat? 1, 2, or 3? Cast your votes now. I assume this is a branching point in the narrative. And that we're going to see something unique based on... We're going to see a unique form of Trainwreck depending on the choice we make. Hey, Roll Spider. Okay, we got killer pickup lines. Laughing's our best chance. Okay, so 1 vote for each currently. I'll give it a minute for people to get their votes in. We're currently very split down the middle. I need a 1, 2, or 3 chat. The alternative is I just do this with my eyes closed for a bit and see where we end up. Yeah, okay, chat is indecisive, so we're going with make him bust up laughing, apparently. Yeah, this is kinda Super Seducer in Yakuza a little bit. We did a very lengthy side quest to make friends with 5 fancy ladies so this man could have a fancy lady party. Okay, I've not picked this option before, so I get to find out with all of you how bad his jokes are gonna be. I did try and do pickup lines. I went for pickup lines. So for now, we're skipping forward. We're skipping forward to it went badly. And then we're going to get to watch one-on-one how it went wrong with each of them. Okay, he's checked out. We're going to have to go ask each of the girls what went wrong. Let's start with I-chan. Yeah, what went wrong? It was at first, but then we had some alone time, just the 2 of us. Okay, how bad did it go? That's nice. There you are, I-chan. Oh, good to meet you. Happy to have you here today. Oh, so am I. My name's Masaru. I've been looking forward to this, Masaru-san. Likewise. You look so lonely drinking by yourself. Alcohol's always more fun with good company. Fair point. Shall we drink together? Definitely. I'd really appreciate that. What are you drinking? Just a little red wine. Oh, red wine. There are lots of varieties of red wine, aren't there? Like sake. Ooh, I like sake. If you're with me, you'll be able to try alcohol from all around the world. I'm different from those guys who just act like they're connoisseurs. Flower you've got on looks nice, but the dandelion might too. Trying all kinds of different alcohol and traveling the world sounds fun, huh? He's playing suave well so far.
じゃあとりあえず
Now, for now, let's just have a toast.
ジョイジョイ
Oui, monsieur.
どうしようかな
Vous avez choisi
We'll try a drink. Maybe it's okay to go for it today.
à la carte.
He's not making them laugh. We'll see. We'll see if he gets there.
飲むよ飲むよ
Du rosé. Non? Du vin blanc?
He's mumbling. He doesn't know French.
ジューバンブロってなんだ
Du
A
vin blanc.
bidet? No, I'm not asking about your bathroom. Unless you've got a wine bidet.
だったら言うの分かる
In which case, I'm still not interested. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of the thing. If someone says our bidet shoots wine, it's not really going to help. Okay, he made her laugh with the wine bidet.
Du yaourt? Ah bon? Du yaourt? Yaourt blanc.
飲むヨーグルト飲むヨーグルト
Très bien.
ジューバンブロって何なの
Très bien, monsieur.
ジューバンブロって売り
Still hung up on the bidet thing. Who'd invent that? Okay, he was trying to say French words for wine, and he accidentally said the word for yogurt. I like your dandelion.
え、本当ね。
Well, it might look good on you. Oh, you think so? Oh, you might be the one who looks best with it. I think a dandelion would look even better if your cheeks were just a little red from drinking too.
とタンポポが一番
Excusez-moi.
Here is his
Voilà votre yaourt.
glass of yogurt.
Très bien.
I don't like that you can see not only the waiter's fingerprint on it, but also, like, that was not, like, given a proper scrub. Like, that was... Your washing machined it and then didn't, like, give it a proper, like, once over with the cloth. Oh, this is from someplace in, south of France. It's a thick emulsified wine. It's this heavy blend of wine with dairy in it. It's, one of my favourites. Sorry, but compared to yours, yours is a little bland for me. It definitely suits you, though. Anyway, let's toast. Cheers.
乾杯。
Okay, he called her tastes bland, while very clearly drinking milk. He claims is wine.
お願いします。乾杯。
おお素敵
それ。んさっき。
Is that even alcohol? We've still got 4 more of these after this one. Just and a closer, just to give you. We're in this for the long run. Oh no, this is the stuff. Oh, I might get drunk for the first time in a while today. Oh.
どんな味する
What does it taste like?
入荷さ
Well,
せ
it's
て
got this really thick texture. There's a hint of sourness from the milk that's really nice.
ちょっと酸味のあるお乳の感じが
ちっちゃな。
すごくいいねお乳好きなんだよ
I like dairy to begin with, so it's pretty good.
飲
Isn't that just yogurt?
飲むよ
むヨーグルト
Sugar, don.
飲むヨーグルト
飲みすぎるとお腹
Yogurt.
飲む
Oh,
ヨー
if
グ
you
ル
drink
ト
too much, you might get diarrhea. It's yogurt, isn't it?
止めて今日もし
I feel like I'll pass out drunk. Oh, I might need to stay
でも
over.
それお酒入ってない飲む
No
ヨーグルト
alcohol in that. It's just yogurt.
生ハムいただくねうわからの
You're right there, Masaru. That is Masaru's first date. He went on 4 more after this. Okay, after that I wasn't sure what to say to him. He doesn't seem like a bad person, but I don't think he's someone I'd like to go out with. Okay, let's check in with Ina. What about next? Okay, how was the party? How did it go for you? Oh god, this one. Oh no. I'm not ready.
写真好きなの
Oh, you like photography? Yeah, both taking photos and having them taken.
たくさん
Oh yeah, bet you like you get your photo taken a lot. Well, especially as a cosplayer, yeah. Well, seems nice to turn things around and be behind the lens once in a while.
カメラを向けられると魚たちは緊張するんだ
Roll Spider says, I called it a super seducer parody in the Yakuza universe because when I watched my hubby play it, that's what it looked like and felt like. Some of the devs who've worked on Yakuza for long have actually said someone in Japan should make a Japanese version of that, but taking the parody even further. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's got the same, like... This is not quite as skeezy. This is more bumbling idiot stumbles into ruining things. This is less, this man is a womanizer. This is just, this man is an idiot.
どうなんでしょうね。
こんな可愛い子
I
が
feel like they're a little more shy than usual. Not surprised with a girl as cute as you taking their picture.
え、本当ですか？
Oh, you think maybe?
いつも撮られる側だか
You're
ら
always the one being photographed. It's good to be on the other side of that sometimes.
そうですね。
いいポーズ撮ってくれてる
Actually, good in good poses. Yeah, got plenty of nice motion shots. Okay, yeah, he's a little creepy here. I'll give you that.
こういう珍しいとこ
Taking pics isn't a common sight, so I thought I'd capture it, you know. I'm into photography myself.
写真好きなんだ
え、そうなんですか？
Oh, you really?
ね写真は
Yeah.
結構昔から
No,
好
I've
き
liked
で
photography for a while now. I like taking pictures wherever I go. Funny that I've never seen you take a picture, Master Ru. Often find on walks, whatever looks interesting is one of me hobbies.
どう
Mind if I take some
ちょ
pictures
っ
of
と
you?
少しだけ撮影させてもらっていい
え、私ですか？
Of
僕が撮っ
me?
てあげるよ
Oh, I'd be an honour to.
このタンポポに
Maybe we'll see if this dandelion would suit you.
どうだろうね
じゃあ、ちょっとだけ。
Unlike the rest of the game, because this is live action, I can't just press the X button to skip to the next line of dialogue to speed through it. I gotta sit here in real time.
でも私コスプレイヤ
I'm
ー
a cosplayer. I'm really comfortable with either.
お任せコース
はい。
よし撮ろう行こう
Okay, let's go take some photos.
移動してそうそう移動してそうそうそうそうそうそう移動して
Being photographed is her day job. Like, I'm sure she doesn't want to take this into a day as being photographed some more.
よろしくお願いします
Okay, Master Ru.
ですよろしくね
お願いします。
緊張しないで全
Don't be nervous, just act natural.
はい素敵です
Oh, that's lovely.
なんだか
Almost feels like we're underwater.
でもさ
There's a lot of cool wildlife underwater, huh?
深海っていろんな生き物いるじゃない
そう
It
です。
really is.
昔さ僕
One time I ran into an eel while snorkeling.
うなぎだと思ったらさよく聞くとそれ
Turned out it was actually a sea snake. Okay, he's trying to make her laugh. But he's also taking the photos in a way that makes it look like he's
なんか
jerking it.
魚に突っかれたと思ったら普通の
If
さ
a thing of fish touched you in the water, it was really just kelp. Does that really happen? Why is he pulling like I'm about to
深海を泳ぐよ
I'm about to I'm about to spill my lineage face every time he takes the pictures. So
そう両方でいくよ
はい。
オッケーオッケー
yeah, there's what is that face he's
そ
doing?
うそうそう素敵だねあんまりさ
You don't get a lot of opportunities to use multiple cameras at
ないで
once.
しょ
Well, yeah, it's not really a good idea.
そう自分はね両方
I'm doing it with two at the moment.
でまずカメラと自分で
First, I take a pic of this camera.
じゃあこいつ喜ぶからそしてこいつは今度
It'll make it happy, and then I'll use it to take nicer photos. So I'm not taking a picture of you.
カメラと
I'm taking a picture of the camera.
ほらほらほら喜んで喜んで喜んで喜んで
Now it's happy, so happy. Remember that sound? That's the sound of an overjoyed camera.
普通だとほらでしょ
はい。
あそうほらほらほら感じてんのカメラが
Now you can tell the camera's feeling the love.
今君を撮るんだ
Now let's use it to take your picture.
素敵だね少し笑顔が硬いかな
Smile's a little stiff.
もっともっともっと
Softer and more youthful.
もっとあどけなくあどけなく
Needs more cuteness, needs more innocence. Like a teenager. No, an elementary schooler.
乳児期これぐらいかなそうそう
Look. Master Ru, I'm a world record holding babysitting mama speedrunner. I understand that sometimes you gotta get out Mr. Rattle in order to get the attention of a photography subject to take some quick photos. I don't think this is a situation where Mr. Rattle is necessary. I think you could have done without Mr. Rattle. I think you're gonna got her attention to look at her professional cosplayer who gets photographed all the time. You can probably get her to look down the lens of the camera without Mr. Rattle. I would argue. Dot Matrix, welcome! Welcome, Raiders! You sure have arrived at a time that I don't know how to explain. To try and explain to you what is happening, we're playing Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We did a side quest because our chef wanted to meet some fancy ladies to try and woo them and maybe go on a date with one. We successfully found the 5 girls, and we're now watching live action footage rather than video game footage of our chef try and go on dates with all the fancy ladies. The current one, I don't entirely know how we got here, but he's currently shaking a baby rattle at her to try and get her to look at the lens while he takes photos of her, and no one is enjoying the experience. Is this just a random live movie in the middle of the game? Yeah, this is like almost an hour of live-action TV show that just happens in the game. Because it's Yakuza in this game is baffling. That's my best explanation of what is occurring here. This is a girl he's trying to go on a date with. Rattle drops pained yelling. How did the rattle dropping cause pained yelling? Did it fall on his foot and was heavier than expected? I have so many more questions from that last subtitle. When someone says they're taking a picture, you expect them to snap a quick picture with their phone. He was just so insistent about getting it right. It was kind of funny, but I don't think it would work as a couple. Okay. Did he drop it on his testicles? Maybe? I don't know how you would do that in a way that would cause pain from the angle he was at, but it would at least make sense of the pain. Okay, who's the next live action date? Who's up next? Psycho. The date wasn't terrible per se. Okay, date number 3. Oh, sorry, that was close. You nearly tripped there. Those are some bold shades you're wearing. Psycho-chan, was it? Rungelwilder in the YouTube chat says, still not sure if this counts as the most surreal side story in Yakuza or not. I'll say this, I usually avoid the live-action content in Yakuza because it is entirely unnecessary and it creeps me out. This is the most live-action Yakuza content I've ever engaged with, and I feel weird about it. Okay, you're calling you that. But by my name? Yes. This place is pretty nice. Yeah, it's got a luxury atmosphere. Yeah, not too stiff though. Not too stiff at all. Steak's supposed to be excellent too. Oh, good to know. You like steak? Oh, I love it. You seem pretty assertive. You know, I'm shy about certain things. I'm not so shy. When you're a chef, you can't be quiet in the kitchen. I heard you were a chef. That means you can make anything. Or did someone tell you? Yeah, I found out ahead of time. How much have you heard? I'd hate it if it was all out in the open. What do you know? Aren't they just punching Majima for setting up these dates? They all owe Majima a favor, is the thing. Like, one of them you helped to, like, be open to the world about her interest in BDSM. One of them you got her, like, marketing agency to stop being, like, sexist creeps to her. Like, they all kind of owe you, and also it's kind of implied that they all kind of have a crush on Majima and want to go on a date with him. So they're like, yeah, fine, I'll go on one date with your chef friend and see how it goes. Rachology says Laura reading out the translation of the original voices is giving very Eurotrash vibes. Yeah, I considered like lowering the volume or muting it, but I was like, nah. I think the correct vibe is me badly overdubbing without removing the original dialogue. I know your name's Masaru. You're a chef and you're very good at cooking. Oh yeah, I do love being in the kitchen. Can you make anything? Oh sure, anything you could ask for. I'd love to see that. I want to watch you cook. Dot Matrix, I would say, like, I think this series has, like, a, particularly as it's gone on, has a weirdly progressive and healthy attitude toward kink. Like, this game's kink side quest is largely Majima going, hey, look, I might not be into it, but, you know, just because the thing's not for one person doesn't mean it can't be exactly what another person needs. And, like, maybe feel less guilt and shame about the fact that you want to, you know, be hit around with whips. You know, that shouldn't stop you being a professional businesswoman. The two can coexist. I'm like, well done. You're doing very well for a 60-year-old man, Majima. Well done. Oh, I'm all dressed up. I'm in a eat together mode tonight. Let me lay off the cooking just for today. Oh, I was looking forward to eating too. Oh, I'm off the clock right now. Oh, don't be looking at me like that. Really hoping to see you in motion, Masaru-san. Jeff, you got an apron? At 2. Could I borrow those? You're really gonna cook for me? The sound effect over the fucking wink. Sir, you don't need to draw on the Charlie Chaplin to be a chef. And I would argue most people no longer associate it with Charlie Chaplin. All the more reason not to draw one on your own face. Thanks for waiting. Sorry, took a bit to get ready. A terrible chef. Chef terrible. He does look a little bit chef terrible. Let's whip up something quick and tasty. Anyone who can work, step up. I'm gonna need all hands on deck here. Turn off all of the power sources. Every bit of energy goes to the kitchen. You can use your hands, use them. No point being here if you can't. It's showtime. You ever heard of bean sprouts? I can't really praise that crunchy texture highly enough. This might sound weird, but it has a tail. Did you know it's got a tail? Some people pull it off and some people are lazier about it. Little thing on the end? Yeah, that thing. This is a very finicky ingredient. How do I put it? You can't fry it for too long. It doesn't sit too well in the stomach if you undercook it either. Finding the right doneness is vital. Dot Matrix says, there's something very weird I can't quite put my finger on about the way this is filmed. It's... part of the time it feels like it's trying to go from a first-person perspective of the characters in the scene, which is weird. Yeah, it's got very strange vibes. Part of it feels like it's been, like, he's had to redo his lines in ADR in a booth because the sound quality was bad. Hero says it feels like Laura's watching from the back of the restaurant in those straight-on shots. Yeah, it's weird, right? Here's a man not afraid to mention the mouthfeel. Just a bit more. Time to season. POV, your witness to this truly unhinged chef. Is this guy an actual comedian? I assume so. I assume...
大丈夫
oh, it's all good. Someone can find out who his Japanese actor is. I assume he's probably, like... I imagine he's a sitcom actor or something. Like, he seems like he's got pratfall slapstick comedy experience. I mean, a lot of this is just reality TV editing, but done on someone who is not nearly classy enough to deserve the edit he's getting. They're doing editing techniques you're used to seeing for, like, the Real Housewives, and it's... yeah. Yeah, it's the locked-in... You know what it is? It's that there's a static shot that cannot make sense here. Because this static shot is from directly where I forget the woman's name, exactly where she is sitting. So this cannot be a real-time interaction we are watching, because the camera is placed where she is, and then when we do the counter shot, there is no camera in the counter shot. This is meant to be reality TV, but the shot assembly just does not make sense for reality. It's that reality framing. He's a voice actor that specializes in rom-com anime series and anime movies, normally as an actor. Aha! Well then. Oh, sorry, Raw Spider said earlier, I finally recognized where I heard the actor from. He was a voice actor in a feature-length movie about two students desperately, clawingly trying to have a normal, quiet date, and it just doesn't stay quiet no matter where they go. Night is short, walk on girl. I want to see this trailer now. Night is short. Huh. Can I find a trailer for this? I'm curious now. See if we can hear the Master Room in this voice.
私はカクテルをたしなみます。
どんだけ飲むんだ。
そこにお酒のある限り。
もう学園祭の
Okay.
季節なのか。
That is where he's from. This does look cute. This is a really nice animation style to it. I'm gonna pop a link in the chat for anyone who's curious. No, Saint Nobody, that's what I mean. I don't mean that reality TV shots are shot realistically, that's what I mean. This is doing the thing that reality TV shows do, where it's, you stop and go, why does this feel weird? Oh, this is supposed to be reality, but it's clearly composite shots. That's weird. It's weird in the same way that real reality TV shows are weird, but they're not doing such weird things on screen, so you don't stop to think about it in the same way. It's like, very clearly he's throwing stuff to the cameraman here.
さあ、あとお皿に乗っけて
All that's left to plate it, and it's pretty much done.
よし
He simply
お待たせ
cooked her a plate of string
シンプルイ
beans.
ズベスト
Simple is best. She told you her favorite meal is steak. Just cook up a nice slab of meat from the kitchen. Easy, done. I was looking forward to some delicious teppanyaki. You spent all that time on those bean sprouts, just stir-frying them over and over. They were good, sure, but I'm someone who needs meat in her teppanyaki. Okay. We still have more dates to go. Who is next? Oh, this is BDSM business lady. Okay, how did your date go? I mean, Rule Spider, it's very much implied that, like, he genuinely can cook, and that he cooks good meals on the ship. Like, I think he just panicked and was afraid of fucking something up in front of a woman, and therefore just cooked an ingredient and didn't fuck it up and panicked and served it, I think is the vibe. Okay, how did your date go?
てなわけで行きましょう乾杯
Cheers!
ああ最高だよ
Oh, this is awesome.
二人っきりで嬉しいな。
I'm so glad we get some one-on-one time. Oh, I can't put my finger on why, but just the two of us here. It was a certain kind of special to me. Really? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, since we get along so well, Hey now, where you pointing at? Right there. See, the thing is, genuinely, at the start of each of these dates, it does seem like he's kind of doing alright. The girls seem genuinely interested in continuing. It is just that he's fucking stuff up along the way. All of them get set up with the same guy. Yeah, so it's the short version. This one guy is the chef on our pirate ship. We recognized he was a bit depressed. We read his diary. He wanted to go out on a date with a quote-unquote Minato girl, which is like girls that have the vibe of if they'd been from the Minato Ward in Japan, which is like a fancy area. So we set up like a evening of he can go on like a reality dating show. He like does group interaction and then one-on-one dates with all the girls, and then like the idea is they all have nice dates, and then he gives the dandelion to whichever one like wins the competition, and he's gonna go like on another date with after the evening. But so far, all of them he has fumbled. So it's just this one man going on dates with all of these different fancy ladies and fucking them up for over an hour of live action footage. That's what this side quest culminates in. Oh, this dandelion, he grew by piercing through solid concrete. Can't give it to you without a little bit of that same struggle first. By the time this thing goes to seed, I wonder where it'll fly off to. See, like they seem to genuinely enjoy his like really stupid humor. Oh, I could use a cold shower. Yeah, this is like The Bachelor. It's the handing of the rose. You ask me, I think the vibes were telling me it was time to take a shower. Yeah, Raw Spider says, it feels like Master-Ru, if not intentionally, at least unwittingly, self-sabotages. Well, actually, he could be having a good time if he'd let the ladies take the lead. So basically, they made this game specifically the comedy vehicle for this guy and all. Fair. Yeah, I think so. Look, this series has a desire to do weird stuff with live action and dating, and this is just the escalation of that. Yeah, I kind of agree that I think he is I don't know if it's self-sabotaging as much as he's overthinking things, he's panicking, he's getting in his own head, and he's getting in his own way. Like, rather than just being normal about it, he's not treating them like just another person. He's treating them as his shot at having a fancy girlfriend, and he's overthinking it. Gumbo Master says, I look away for a moment and we're doing Super Seducer. All of a sudden, oh, we are like 3/5 into the way into an hour of Super Seducer content. Okay, yeah, because like, let's be honest. At this point, where like they're laughing and they're getting on great and they're having a drink, and he goes, "I'm gonna go take a quick shower." I genuinely think this woman is like, yeah, I could see myself sleeping with him. If he comes out in like 10 minutes. Nice and freshened up, and we just tell the camera people to leave the room. Yeah, I could see myself like, I've had a good time with this guy. I could see us banging in here. Like I do think like he's got it in the bag at this moment. He's gonna go scrub from head to toe. Oh, how much head to toe? How much cleaner can you get? Oh, as much as possible. I'll take a bit of time, but I'm gonna be thorough. I understand, I'll get myself ready, then wait for you here. Like, the way she says I'll get myself ready, I fully expect, like, as long as he's very quick in the shower, I think he would come back and she'd just be like, hello, I am here, like one of your French girls, as it were. Like, he's got this. Clearly. Can I hold on to this? Oh, this is coming in the shower with me. Were these dates all filmed in this universe? I don't know. Because, like, we see, like, a splash screen for this being a TV show. But I don't think there's cameras. Sorry, I know I just said, like, she would ask the cameras to leave the room. That's because, like, all of this is telling me reality TV framing. But it's not. He's just having... Because, like, yeah, he's just having a nice date. He's not mic'd up or anything. This is just... I'm inventing the camera framing because it's the only framing that isn't breaking my brain, is to treat this as a reality TV show. Because he's doing the fucking I give you the rose at the rose ceremony gimmick. Royal Spider says, Masaru, the lady is offering you an opening to invite her into the shower with her, not jokingly. Yeah, I agree. I think if Masaru said, do you want to come have a shower with me? I think she would say yes. She seems to be really into his vibe. Right? Look at that face. So, quarter past 9. Showering with the dandelion. Hold on a second. Turn on the TV and watch something. See what's on. Well, yeah, that's it. He said it, but he said it jokingly. He didn't, like, commit to it. And have some drinks or whatnot. I'll be right out. I can't imagine it's good for the dandelion. Okay, so he's been in there 20 minutes. Also, I'm not sure I want to know about the shower jockstrap. Are you there? I'm doing my head one more time. Squeaky clean. See, this reads as self-sabotage. Like, he has to know the vibe right now. And it's not that she's not into it, it's just that she's like... She's been waiting 50 minutes. Or nearly 50 minutes. Or just a few more minutes, I promise. I'm letting it permeate. I'm letting things permeate, so give it a second. It's literally just that she's too tired to stay awake. I was gonna come in. No, he's an idiot. Right, you see what I mean about how painful this is to watch. Okay, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Is this the woman telling you the story? How does she know what happened in the bathroom? Did she creep on him? I mean, you know, maybe part of it is imagination. She knows he went in the bathroom and kept shouting like, I'm just doing my hair one more time, I'm just letting it permeate. I have to assume we're getting a somewhat accurate version of events. You there? She has to be. Who takes an hour and a half fucking shower? Like, even if there's not someone waiting out, like, waiting to fuck you outside the room, who takes an hour and a half shower? Sorry to keep you waiting, Kaho-chan. Like, he clearly knew the vibe. He came back out in nothing but his towel from the waist down. Like, he's ready for that towel to drop. And he expected just an hour and a half later she'd just be there like, oh, hello, I'm ready. If the hot water holds out, okay, the only time I've ever taken a shower even vaguely close to that length was in a hotel where I had, like, endless hot water. That might be part of it. Ko-chan. Oh, she must be shy. Come on out, I'm clean as a whistle. Sorry, I took a good 90 minutes. 90 minutes, that's way too long for a bath. It's too long for a shower, let alone a bath. Like, a bath you could maybe have justified that time. Like, the shower is the quick option you take not to get in the bath. Or she left. Oh well. Oh, my controller has died. Oh no, how will I do all the gameplay that we're doing? All of this gameplay that requires controller inputs. I definitely require a controller for all of this. I've been doing so many inputs with my controller. Or did it just, like, disconnect? Did it run out of power? I don't know. I think I might have showered that long before, but I was pretty out of it, tired or depressed or something where I didn't have the interest in continuing the day. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a very different thing from, there's a woman enjoying my company right out there. I did indeed drain the battery with this cutscene. I was in that shower for 2 hours practically. I couldn't stand it anymore, so I left. taking a shower when you're getting close to someone is considerate, but for that long, yeah, like, I think she was into it. Definitely not how I'd want my boyfriend to behave. Well. Okay, we got one more one-on-one date left to go. How did things go with you? This is the streamer, I think?
Well...
I was feeling a little nervous, so I was the last one to hang out with him in private. Made me anxious. I tried writing my feelings down in a letter, but then it was right out of the bath. At least it was clean for you. Maybe, but there was something a bit off. Hey, Spirit Muse. Spirit Muse asks how it's going. I don't know how to explain how it's going. We are an hour and a half into the stream today, and most of the stream has been watching a fictional live-action dating reality show in which Masaru, the chef from our ship, absolutely fumbles dates with very fancy women. The last one, he spent 90 minutes in the shower. She was, like, ready to fuck, and he was like, I'm just gonna take a quick shower, and he showered so long she fell asleep. That's how it's going. Oh, you know this part. Okay, yeah. We're on date 5, I think.
どうも来ちゃいました。
どんどん君子
来ました。
来てくれた
The first one where there's someone else involved.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, come in.
いいですか？
むしろ
Oh, please, come on in, hurry.
おお綺麗だね
You look nice.
てっぺちゃん
Tepe-chan, you're taking longer than usual.
少し時間がかかってるねすいません気合い入れて
Sorry, trying to make sure it looks right. I know you are, just watch this guy work.
気合い入れてくれてるんですか？
Is helping you getting gear for
こ
tonight?
うやって違う
Yeah, it really helps me
ヘアスタイル
match my looks to the
いわゆる
mental image I have of myself. Kind of like cosplay, you know.
コスプレっつうかさ
コスプレ好きです。
Oh, I love cosplay. Okay, there's a cosplayer.
嬉しいです。
Makes me feel special.
そうか
Good to hear.
今日の生活量は何だい
What are you putting in my hair today? Oh, it's a pomade, a very special one.
スキ油。
Pomade.
へえ。
Hair oil.
どんなボタニカル。
The botanical? What do you call it? Love oil, because you'll love it.
ラブオイル
Come on, dude, don't call it love oil.
聞いた今
You hearing this guy? Love oil.
素敵ですね。
That's pretty slick.
なかなかのこと言うね
He's a funny one. This feels like bringing a chaperone. This feels like bringing your parent on a date.
私はちょっと
Or when I'm done in the bath, I'll usually put on my glasses.
こうやって目ちょっとねプライベートはこの
Really only wear them in my downtime.
さっきと違う。
Make you look so different. Oh, they sure
五
do.
郎丸にいるときは
I've done on the Goromaru. I generally don't need them to do my job.
裸眼だけど夜寝るときとか
Before I go to bed at night, wherever I'm relaxing, I wear my glasses. Is this old man also on the ship doing your hair every night? After you take a 90-minute shower on a pirate ship.
さんに会えたってことですね。
Oh, I got a real sneak peek into your private life. Yeah, you get to see the real me. Yeah, that's it.
ありがとうね
Okay. Oh, I want to talk to you about one more thing.
ちょっと
Give us some space.
はいはいわかりましたすぐ
Understood? I'm on my way out.
オイルで言うと何が
Oh, what was it again?
え
Love. It was love oil.
ラブオイルラブオイル
Okay, let your hairdresser leave.
ラブオイル
Because again, I don't think this is himself deliberately self-sabotaging. I think he's just overthinking and panicking because he doesn't feel like he's good enough for the fancy ladies he wants to be around. He's overthinking it.
手投げで
Well, I'm basically covered in that love oil.
本当です。
Also, yeah, if you spent 90 minutes in the shower, you know what you could have done instead? Had a bath. There's a jacuzzi back there with 3 bottles of champagne next to it. That last girl, you could have been like, we'll go into the room with the jacuzzi and we'll have 3 bottles of champagne in the jacuzzi together.
ね。
Okay, time to get this match underway. Let's do it. God.
行くぜマサル
I'm not gonna overdub this. I'm just gonna leave him to do his thing. Well, we're doing this, here goes, just you wait. It's shaping up to be a tough fight. Yeah, her genuine terror. Are you sumo wrestling a ghost, sir? Like, you could have explained what you were doing there before doing it. Just, I'm gonna... Part of my nighttime routine is I pretend to sumo wrestle a ghost or whatever. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, what did I do wrong? How could this happen? Oh no. Nobody around takes me seriously. Again, I blew it. Completely blew it. See, he's self-aware that he's ruining these. He's not unaware of the situation. I was so uncomfortable, I bolted.
Beats me.
Need someone normal? I'm still not sure who that hairdresser was or when he got there. Finally he held a ceremony like he was going to give one of us a dandelion. Right, guess the time's finally come. See, he's put the glasses back on and suddenly he's got his confident swagger back. We'll find out who gets the flower tonight. Everyone was great, really great. Honestly, it's hard to place any of you above the others. I wonder. Chat, which of the 5 should we try and give the dandelion to? Our choices are, I pretended that I knew what wine was, but really I drank yogurt. We've got, I did a photo shoot where I shook Mr. Rattle at you. We have, I said I could cook, but I served you a plate of spring beans. We have, we were really ready to bang, but then I took a 90-minute shower. Or, my hairdresser was there, and then I sumo wrestled a ghost. Top to bottom, 1 to 5. Who do we give the dandelion to? Of those 5 dates. Ideally give me a number, because it makes it easier for me to tally, than the description, because with the description I have to turn it to number. We got a... I gotta remind myself, yep. So, we got a Mr. Rattle. We got a shower is number 4. Number 2, yeah, number 2 is Mr. Rattle. Number 4. I think number 4 is the one that, like, he actively got on well with, and he didn't offend her, he just didn't think it through. He was just a bit of an idiot, and didn't think about the reality that he was taking a 90-minute shower when she was kind of already into him. Okay, let's go with Psycho. Right, I choose you. They have all gone. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Wait. What? What? So that is how his Minato Girls dates went. You had a whole lake of fish and didn't get none of them to bite. Oh, shut up, leave me alone. What are you gonna do? It ain't easy figuring women out. Masaru, buck up. You ain't the first guy to fumble the ball. I know you did your best trying to win him over. You got nothing to be ashamed of. Learn from it and do better next time. Failure is just a part of life. You got plenty of life left. Next time you'll be twice as ready. As long as you keep at it, you'll succeed. I promise you, someday you'll find the one. You're right, it's just, this was my first try and I got so carried away. All the pressure got to me and I tried to make everything perfect. I should have just been myself. Yeah, it's a parallel to the side quest for the Minato girls. All of them, their quests were about learning to be less apologetic about being themselves. And he is the cautionary tale. If you try to like pretend to be fancier than you are, rather than just sort of acknowledging you are who you are and being authentic, and being less paranoid about like needing to be someone else, it would have gone better. Oh, pretending I was some big shot was never gonna work. Just made the girls upset. Now I'm a failure. I'm pathetic. You can try to lift my spirits, but I don't think my dream will ever come true. That's true, son. Girls, I hope you can forgive me. You're all amazing, and I blew it. I was awful and inconsiderate. I'm sorry. Thank you all. Really, this experience helped me understand how much I need to grow and improve. Even at a party with beautiful women like you, I need to be able to look you all in the eyes and be honest and speak from my heart. That's the kind of person you deserve. That's true, son. I'm gonna learn from this, I swear. I'm gonna do better from now on. Someday, when I've learned to become a better man, I hope you'll party with me one more time. I'll make it the best party of our lives, so please, let's all share drinks again. I'll forget all about today. See, I think they can see the sincerity here. Oh, you don't need to apologize. Oh, she's right. It didn't work out the way we'd hoped, sure, but we still had fun. Even if we couldn't make a good couple, I'm glad I got to know you. I think I speak for all of us when I say we made a new friend. Oh. Besides, your party helped us grow too, Masaru. It helped us figure out what kind of man we really like. Oh, what kind of guy is that? Who is he? That's a secret. All of them like Majima. On that note, Majima-san, we have a request. Please let us join the Goro Pirates. Yeah, they all want to get closer to Majima, so they're all gonna join the pirates.
Oh.
Honestly, I like this lot as an addition to the pirate crew.
Lovely to be here.
Here we go.
It's a pleasure.
Reporting for duty. Hey, am I?
They're all really good members of the crew as well. Every one of them, if they're somewhere on your crew, like really strengthens up your ship combat abilities. There's always love around the corner. Oh, phew. Cleaning up after you kids could be a full-time job in itself. Have some pity on a hard-working girl, won't you? Hey, Machiko-san. Oh, you two ain't met. Yeah, all that Minato girl business setting up the party, that was all thanks to this old gal. Oh, you could just say gal.
Huh?
I honestly really like this ending to this stupid quest. Captain, I think my dreams might have come true after all. Oh, you know, I think mine might have too. Ooh, wait. After all this, it's the weird old lady that runs the dating app that he's suddenly just like, yep, nah, that's the one for me. You never know when you might find the one. Look, for all of its, like, awkwardness, it's kind of sweet, right? We also have Machiko-san now. There you go. That is the last of the big side quests. At this point, I think it really is just go do the end of the game. I think it is just... There might be little bits of side content we could do. We are largely on the path to the end of the game now. Okay, ooh, you can make new cannons, can you? Or not?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Can't make the better ship parts yet. Okay. Right, off we go. I don't remember what we were doing in the plot. I do not remember what the plot was last. I think the Yakuza know that we know about the treasure on Nelly Island, but I don't think the Palikana cultists know that we know about the treasure on the island. I think it's still a secret from the cult, but I think the Yakuza know. Oh no, I remember. So, the Yakuza know about the treasure on Nelly Island. the reason that, like, the Pirate Queen also knows about the treasure on Nelly Island. The reason that she knows about it and the Yakuza know about it is because there is a guy from New York, and he's like, I saw a document from one of the people on the pirate ship that sank, or like one of their descendants, that talks about where the treasure's buried, and it being on Nelly Island. And we're all like, yeah, but is it really buried on Nelly Island? How do we know that? Like, can we meet the guy and, like, see the evidence before we spend the next God knows how long searching for a treasure on Nelly Island that we have no proof is there? Like, can we go see the proof that it's on Nelly Island, then we'll go back to Nelly Island and try and find the treasure? That was, I think, the gist of where we're at. So I think we're gonna go meet with... We're gonna go meet with the guy from New York
Captain.
and see his evidence. Oh yeah, he's in a fancy hotel in Madlantis, that's it. We're gonna go back to Madlantis, see his evidence of the treasure being in Nelly Island, and then go back to Nelly Island. Ruggenworld says, even with the digital deluxe companions, all the Minato girls ended up in my final crew lineup. Yeah, I need to rotate them on, they're all really good. Phantom Fenrir says, howdy Laura, just wanted to wish a happy Trans Day of Visibility, thank you very much. I spent it continuing to be aware of book bans of my work, which has been fun. Cody York, the man responsible for getting my children's book banned in Tennessee, I'm going to read a quote from him today. Just to tell you the kind of man that bans trans children's books in Tennessee. He posted, if radicals aren't calling you a Nazi these days, you're not trying hard enough. My book was banned by a man who thinks if you're not being called a Nazi for your actions, you should be trying harder. You should be trying harder to get called a Nazi. He's definitely interested in protecting the children and not just being, you know, doing things reminiscent of the Nazis in a way that would get you called a Nazi. That's how my Trans Day of Visibility went, is I was like, fuck that guy. Hey, you want to support me and my Dysphoria Monster children's book, trans-positive children's book that exists? He got it banned in Tennessee, but that doesn't mean you can't buy a copy and say fuck you to a man who thinks you should try harder to get called a Nazi. Fucking gross. I know. I know this is not the happy, fluffy Trans Day of Visibility vibes or whatnot. It's just, it's the thing that I woke up to this morning, and it's like, well, I've not really Trans Day of Visibility posted much today, as it's like, that set the tone for my day, and I wasn't much feeling in the mood to be visible. It's been, as I say, it's been a weird week since the band stuff, but it's alright. I'm here, I'm visible. Look at me. You know what? I can't be having a bad day. I have a little soft duck in my office. I have a little soft fluffy duck in my office. So how bad could today really be? Not at all. It's a great day. Can people in Tennessee at least buy it in ebook form? You can buy it in ebook form. So it's not illegal to purchase it in the state. It has been banned from libraries in a good part of the state. Hey, a lot of places won't stock a book if it's been library book banned for fear that they'll get in trouble, but there is a bunch of local bookstores in Tennessee that are going out of their way to say fuck that and making copies available on their shelves, specifically in their banned book sections, to be like, nah, we're not capitulating to book bans. You know, it's not impossible to get in the state, it just really sucks that people who needed it and needed access to it in an affordable, free way now do not have that access. I have numbers, I'm not going to share them, but I know I was shared some numbers by some librarians of how many copies of that book were in Tennessee libraries and how many times they were being, like, loaned out by the library. And it really does suck that what was clearly quite an in-demand resource in the state now is not available for free via libraries. And that fucking sucks. It's fine. The day's not been a downer overall. It's been a good, productive day. It's just, on trans stuff, it's one of those, I hadn't made it out of bed yet, and I was reading an email about the new shit the Nazi was saying about having banned my book, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But again, if he can go, you're not trying hard enough if you don't get called a Nazi, I'm going to say in response, if the Nazis aren't trying to ban your books, you're not trying hard enough. I'm feeling really re-energized to write more trans children books right now, and to force people like that man to have to play fucking whack-a-mole. I'm gonna publish trans children's books faster than he can get them banned. He needs to spend weeks like organizing a committee meeting to vote to ban my books. What if I just go, today's another book, here's another book, here's another book. Can't fucking stop them all. Just rapid fire them out. And then just exhaust him with my output of trans positive children's literature. Etc. Anyway, we gotta go meet Tucker. Let's go see the evidence of him knowing about the treasure on the island. Right, this way.
Captain, there's something nearby.
You sorry suckers is it gonna be?
What's nearby? Come on. Oh, it's one of the golden balls. Thank you, Noah. But yeah, honestly, it's been an alright day, mate. I'm just looking forward to the Switch 2 Direct coming on Wednesday. That's it for me. Right now, my whole week is show me that new Nintendo. That trophy. What was the trophy? I missed it. What did it say? Yeah, I'm excited to see new Nintendo games and get hyped about video games a bit. Go, go, go.
Ain't even worth my time.
Not count... Okay, we have two golden balls, not counting the usual ones. Ah, I see. I see what they're up to. Okay, fancy hotel. Yeah, we can take on these guards. Okay, Noah, you're gonna stay back. Clark's gonna look after you. Okay. You saw the lawyer's goons over in Honolulu. Bodyguards for rich guys tend to be pretty on edge. Maybe they'll pull out a gun and start shooting. So yeah, you're gonna go back with Clark to the boat. Okay. Let's go meet this Tucker man.
Welcome. Mr. Tucker's room is right this way.
Alrighty. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect things to go quite this smooth.
You can thank Mr. Shigaki and Mr. Kobayashi. They vouched for you after all. Sir, I have Captain Majima here for you.
There he is.
I'm just grabbing a video for work quickly.
Hold on. Thought we got that vouch thing.
Yes, you certainly did.
Then what's with these suits?
Captain Majima, was it? We just need to do a little verification. Make sure you're worth our boss's precious time. You understand. Huh. No hard feelings if we go too far, yeah?
This a joke?
Right. Let us know if you need anything else.
Well, I figured this would happen. Good thing we left Noah behind.
Fine. Let's give them what they want, boys!
Bodyguards. Yeah, while I remember it, I might as well show you the thing I downloaded. Give me 1 second. Yes, for anyone curious, I referenced this earlier. This is the evidence of mouse mode for the Switch 2 that Nintendo posted on their Nintendo Today app today. This video announcing the Switch 2 Direct being like a day away. Look on the right-hand side. That's a Switch 2 in tabletop mode, where one Joy-Con is on the table, just ready to be used as a Joy-Con, but one is explicitly on its rail on its side, ready to be used as a mouse, as one of your 3 key advertising configurations of the console, right? Like, that's what this is on the left, handheld mode, in the middle, docked, on the right, tabletop mode, demonstrating the new mouse mode. Like, that's very clearly what this marketing image is. It's so not hiding the fact that it's like, yeah, no, it's mouse mode. We haven't talked about it yet, but it's mouse mode. You know what it is. It's mouse mode. Get ready to play first-person shooters on Switch 2 with a mouse. Right, let's go.
We worth your time
I'm
now?
fully ready for Metroid Prime 4 with a mouse.
Wait.
Halo Master Chief Collection on console with a mouse. Give me point-and-click adventure games with a wireless mouse that works with my console on TV easily.
Great timing, lads! Now, let's follow that boat!
Okay, we gotta chase this man. He knows where the evidence is.
Right then! Let's kick it up a notch!
Activate turbo thrusters. You're not outrunning us, old man.
Ease
Ooh,
up.
we're gonna have to
If
patch
we don't
the
watch our
ship up.
speed through these rocks, the ship's good as sunk.
This game is great with its afterburners on a fucking old-timey pirate ship. It's wonderful.
Secret lair?
And it looks like he left the front door wide open.
Right. Matt, this old man invited us to come see his evidence, and then was like, I'm gonna run away from you and go hide in a bunker
happens, we'll retreat to the
for no clear reason.
Oh, you're thinking it'll trigger some sort of trap?
Yeah, let's go. We got this. Go, go, go. Go see the old guy.
Oi! Stop right there!
Ooh, stop right there!
The end of the line.
Sometimes I think I give too much of a caricature gruff man voice to characters. Then I hear the official voice acting and I'm like, no, I'm giving them exactly the correct voice.
Try to die nice and slow for
Try
us,
to die
eh?
nice and slow for us, eh? Yeah. Here we go, here we go. Even more of them. It's fine. We're nearly ready to summon the ghost sharks on them. If we even need to. I don't think we need to summon the ghost sharks on them. I think we can save that. I think we can wait until there's someone more worthy of our ass kicking.
What the?
Oh.
What the? It's a trap. We'll take care of this, Captain. You go on ahead.
Oh,
And we'll
let
meet
me
up with
solo
you.
him. I'm gonna be like that character, that one from Elden Ring. Let me solo him.
A dead end. That don't seem right.
Oh, I gotta hit the
Trick
button.
to this. That's looking mighty
Smack the button with my
suspicious.
sword. That's the trick. Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh no! I tried to press the button to back out of that menu, and what I did was I activated My parrot. Okay, well I don't have my magic parrot to help. That's my fuck up. I tried to use R2 to run, but I was still in combat mode, so it brought up the instrument wheel, and then I tried to press circle to close it. But that was one of the options on the instrument wheel.
Another fucking switch.
Yes, Marjorie, it's called the Switch 2. It's being announced on Wednesday. What's the button for? Oh, it's that button. Aha, I remember the controls. Aha! I have to do the correct timing for the dash. Gentlemen, where are you? You offered me a meeting to show me your evidence. Why are you now trying to kick my ass? Probably want to wear a shirt if you don't want to get cut up so much by my swords. This way. Oh, okay, what am I doing? Here. Ah, come on, stupid buttons. I know how to play video games. You were one hit from death, sir. It's honestly unfair for you to get a combo on me at that point. There we go, full combo on you. Don't hit an alarm or a lockdown or whatever. That's a coward move.
What was that noise? This ain't good.
Hey, Rob the Bearded Dragon, happy Trans Day of Visibility to you too. I'm here on stream. I'm doing my part. I'm visible. I qualify as visible today. If I was standing up, you'd get to see my extra pair of legs. They're visible today. Sorry, we're not supposed to talk about the secret pair of extra legs. Oh, congrats!
Just hold on there.
Hell yeah! Hope coming out went well. You picked a day for it, and I'm assuming from the emote it went well. So hell yeah.
Oh, fascinating. Well, whatever you want.
Well, I'm spending my Trans Day of Visibility beating up a big robot. Let me get to that. Put it back. Aha.
Turn it to scrap metal!
There we go, there we go. Can I do no, I can't do a heat move on you. Okay, okay, once I get you down, I can... Oh, I can summon my musical instrument. Okay, let's go. Let's go, giant monkey. Give me help, giant monkey god. Oh, cool. Oh, that was all the damage we needed. I did have to spend a long car journey with her explaining to her what the binary is and why I'm not in it.
All good.
Look, if that long conversation ends in a positive place, there are worse ways of coming out can go than I had to explain some stuff to get there. Heck yeah.
But I think that was the ace up Tucker's sleeve. We're probably right on his heels now.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Alright, 1 second. Right. Sorry, keeping on top of me messages. Let's go find Tucker and see if he's willing to show us this evidence that the treasure's on LA Island.
If Tucker's anywhere, it's probably in here.
Hey, fuckhead! What gives? I got Shigaki's go-ahead and everything!
Guess he must be shy.
Oh, Captain, well done. You impressed me indeed. Even more than your mad dog reputation.
I had to see evidence you were a badass before I would let you
Finally get to
see
hear
my
your
treasure
voice.
evidence.
This mean you're done throwing hoops at us?
Yes, it does. Now, allow me to make a few preparations before we speak.
Oh, Mr. Majima.
Come on, you can relax, old-timer. We might look scary, but we're really just a bunch of teddy bears at heart, you know?
Stop. That's far enough. I think this distance will work just fine for our little parley. It's a pleasure to meet you, Captain Majima. You and your friends.
Also, before we get into this, I've just remembered, we've got like 1 week to finish playing through this, because South of Midnight comes out Tuesday next week, and I 100% want to stream South of Midnight when it comes out. And I want to get this out of the way in time for South of Midnight, and I think it's going to line up like basically perfectly.
My name is Spade Tucker. I've come here from New York in pursuit of the lost treasure of
Haven't we all? We're all looking for that treasure.
Stand back even with your protective glass, are you?
I happen to be excessively cautious. A strange trait for someone who makes a living on debt collection, I admit.
And it was collecting on a debt that led you to this old pirate's journal, yeah? We'd sure love to hear the story.
Naturally. It was 30 years ago now, when I obtained the journal in New York. Bound in red leather, no bigger than my palm. It's
no bigger than my palm.
Full of drawings and notes from an age of ship and sail.
And it said the Esperanza treasure's on Nele Island, correct? Mind if we see that for ourselves?
Seeing as Shigaki's on board with us, it's fair to say we're all allies here, right?
To be clear, no matter how many people you add to your side, my share will remain 80% to your 20.
That check out?
I mean, it makes sense, if the info in the journal's accurate.
Unfortunately, I cannot show you the journal. I'm well aware its real value comes from the extraordinary rarity of the information inside. Thus, I committed its contents to memory, every last page, and had it burned.
How convenient you cannot show us the evidence that definitely really existed.
And I speak from experience.
You're correct. And it's why you'll be minding your manners. Once we embark on this
Little treasure hunt, you'd do well to treat me with care. Hmm?
You don't want me hitting my head and forgetting where the treasure is, which is fair. You don't want exactly what happened to Majima to happen to you.
The journal's previous owner was a descendant of one of the pirates who buried the Esperanza's treasure. Well, the descendant of the brother of one of those pirates, to be precise. But who's to argue?
He relinquished the journal and, as if freed from a burden, promptly drank himself to death. I had it appraised thoroughly, verifying that it was in fact penned some 200 years ago.
And so you believe it's real?
Indeed. It explains in great detail the method by which the treasure was hidden. Its unfortunate author, desperately racked with guilt, poured his secrets onto the page as a means of atonement.
Oh? So what got him feeling so guilty?
To keep their hard-won treasure's location a secret, the pirates, to no one's surprise, turned to murder.
Murder to hide a treasure, a pirate treasure. What?
Ah, caught your interest, have I? Perhaps I ought to start from the beginning.
Yes, that is typically where one starts a story, sir. Tell us the plot.
The year was 1816.
Also, we are 33 hours into about a 40-hour game, and we are finally getting the backstory of we're getting to the plot now.
And the original crew of the Esperanza had made off with a prize of their own. A hoard of pilfered Incan treasure. Mainly silver and gold, save for one outlier. The supposed elixir of eternal life. But on the return voyage west across the Pacific, they were attacked by pirates. The journal's author, you see, was one of those attackers, and he detailed the claiming of the Esperanza, their spirits high. That is, until a sudden aberrant storm saw fit to wreck their ships. As if by fate, our pirate protagonist's fleet washed ashore on Nele Island. He and his surviving cohorts ventured inland, only to happen upon a deserted village.
Is that why Majima looks like that despite being 60? No! It might be why the Pelicana cult leader from the last game was like 120, yet looked about 60 or 70. Bryce, the elixir of life might be why Bryce looks young. It is canonically not why Majima looks young for 60.
Abandoned, they asked. As they searched the area, they caught sight of an old woman tottering away through the brush. The pirates, still unseen, decided to follow her. They tailed her all the way to a secret and well-hidden cave. Inside were the villagers, several dozen of them, having fled their homes in fear of the pirates.
Okay, the pirates genocided an island to hide their treasure.
The pirates would never have found this cave. And thus, they hatched a vile plan.
What better place to store their precious cargo? Yes, this mysterious, secluded refuge was the perfect fit. That left one order of business. And for the villagers, there would be no tales to tell.
As any pirate worth his salt knows, the only silent man is a dead one.
Yeesh, that's some outright despicable shit.
Yep.
I'd feel guilty too.
After the act, the pirates hid the treasure, agreeing to return together in the future.
Wow, consider that. A pirate crew who felt remorse and guilt about doing a... what word am I looking for here? A colonialist genocide of a people whose position was inconvenient and for whom killing them all would allow them access to land that they, for strategic reasons, would like to have. Imagine feeling guilt for that. Imagine feeling guilt about that.
Now, that leaves one to wonder. Did they each plan to return alone and take it all? Who can say? But in any case, they loaded some small boats with rations and left the island.
One of the guys, he was saved by an American whaling ship, right? Lived long enough to say he hid the treasure on Palmyra Atoll before dying. Was he just wrong about where, or was he lying to them on purpose?
We have no way of knowing, unfortunately.
Maybe, but you're sure it's here on Nele Island? Palmyra's completely out of the question?
The empty settlement the pirates happened upon, it was apparently known as the village of heretics.
Of heretics?
Heretics, yes.
As in those who opposed the orthodox Polycana teachings. Logically, that would imply Nele Island, a Polycana holy site. The very place those zealots broke away to. If we can find this village of heretics, then I, knowing the contents of the journal, will be able to pinpoint the cave's location. With fortune on our side, the Esperanza treasure should still be lying within.
So you know, if you can find this village, you can find the cave. We have the muscle required to fend off the Yakuza and the cults.
Certainly not something you can
Together we
research
got
for
the stuff we
online.
need to do this.
I've pored over Polycana literature, interrogated its
Oh,
followers
we can come and go around Nelly Island investigating, looking for the village. You can't, because
in Honolulu,
you stand out like a sore
All in
thumb and you
vain.
don't have an excuse to be there.
leaving me now to simply wait and hope, sitting on my hands.
Okay.
It falls
We're
to
coming
Shigaki
together.
and his men to comb the island and find it.
Right, just throwing people at the problem. The place ain't exactly small, you know that, right?
You young people and your instant gratification. Polycana's previous sage, Bryce Fairchild, had nearly all of Hawaii's underworld in his service. Thanks to him, no one even knew where Nele Island was, let alone some tiny village on its shores. Compared to then, I'd say we've made quite a bit of progress. I've waited 30 years for this chance to arrive, and I've no intention of letting it slip away. You were treasure hunters once upon a time? Certainly you can understand that.
Damn right. I've been trying to hide my excitement since I walked in.
Same here.
You two really are suckers for this, huh?
Then it would seem we've reached an agreement. Return to me as soon as you've uncovered the village. I'll be waiting at my hotel in Atlantis until then. Today, for once, I found myself freed from boredom. I
Okay.
thank you for that.
Okay, so
Captain
we
Majima.
have credible evidence that points towards the treasure being on Nelly Island. Cool.
Okay, so what do you think, Captain? Do you really believe Tucker's story is true?
Hey, the guy's got lots of dough and little time, and he's spending both on this, ain't he? He believes it. And hell, I do too.
There is a mystique to the Esperanza treasure that makes you want to believe. It's why I fell for every fake lead back then.
Well, this one could be fake too, right?
Right.
I feel like the treasure got covered in nuclear waste. That's a very real concern. The other very real concern is that Bryce already found the treasure and moved it away from this cave. He seemingly found the element of it that was the elixir of eternal life, and that's how he stayed so young. So, like, I would be concerned either that Bryce already found it or that the nuclear waste got to it, but, you know, you gotta try. You gotta try for it in case it's there.
Yet, you know? Now,
We'll
where
at
are we
least
up
find
to
the
next,
cave.
Captain? Straight to Nele Island, perhaps? Join Shigaki and the others in hunting down that heretic village?
Bingo.
Okay, nice and
We have to be
easy.
getting pretty close now.
Go to Nelly Island. Problem
We don't run into
sorted.
bullshit.
Okay. Sail to the next lighthouse.
Crap. Are they coming?
Let me fuck these guys up. Just let me remind myself my controls of my fancy ship. Did you survive my barrage? You did.
This thing's ready for a big one. This thing's ready for a big one.
There we go. Yeah, I remember how shit works.
Ain't nothing to it. Hard report.
Easy does it. Easy does it.
Hard report.
Right, nearly island
Hey,
time.
the lighthouse. Should we take a break?
Yo ho, off we go.
On we go.
Alright, anyone know about a heretic's village? Don't ask me why I'm asking around about it. It's definitely not where a treasure is, don't worry about that. It's just a random question. Do you know where a hidden secret village that no one talks about is? Oh, hello everyone, welcome Raiders. Hi, I'm Laura. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We are currently streaming Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. We're at the part of the game where there's going to be actual plot for a while now. This stream did start with an hour of me watching a live-action dating reality TV show where a man fumbled 5 dates in a row. That sure happened. We started the stream with an hour of content that didn't look anything like Yakuza. Now we're in actual plot. The gist of the plot for anyone who wants catching up: there's an island called Nele Island. There might be like $1 billion of pirate treasure here. We're playing as Majima. He's a Yakuza who got bonked on the head. He doesn't remember he's a Yakuza. He wants to be a pirate now. He refuses to get medical attention to remind himself that he's a Yakuza. That's about everything you need to know. We're looking for a secret hidden heretics village that might help us find the treasure. That's the gist of it.
We had ourselves a little sit.
There you go. You're all up to speed on like 30 plus hours of game.
Huh?
Yes, we played Yakuza's version of Super Seducer, kind of, on stream today. Oh, also, this cult... We don't want them to know that we know where the treasure is.
Oh shit. You're here too, are you?
Something you can't say in front of me?
No.
No, it's just some old Yakuza business.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Nothing for you to worry
We're being
about.
not suspicious at all.
Rodriguez here was just stopping by. Wanted to see how our work was proceeding.
We're clearing up the nuclear waste real good. That's all we're doing. We're not doing anything but, out of the goodness of our hearts, cleaning up nuclear waste.
Keeping secrets doesn't feel too neighborly. We all want to be buddies here, don't we?
I'll say. How about we spit and shake, Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's spin and shake. Sure, kid.
Sheesh. Have-man brick walls nicer than him.
Yeah. I'm not a fan myself.
I mean, you have invited yourself onto his holy, like,
Village
the
of
island
Heretics?
that's their holy site.
Yeah, believe me, we've been on it. We're still looking for it, even now. The faster we find it, the better. Snag the treasure and get off this rock.
But no luck so far?
There's a lot of jungle here, kid, and it's real thick.
Oh,
Plus, there's no...
Matt Mercer does the best worst karaoke in this. I've heard people say that the Japanese voice acting is better, specifically because they're like, oh no, the singer, the voice actors do such a better job of singing in the Japanese karaoke, and I respond to that with, the English karaoke is terrible, and that's why I love it. I want Majima going, Majima Construction Co. Like, I want him warbling. I want to be reminded of that Disco Elysium scene where you spend like hours doing a side quest to do karaoke and then you botch your role and you do a 3.5 minute very out of tune performance. That's what I want karaoke to be. This is why I love the dub.
Much to go on. We wouldn't recognize a clue, even if we found one.
Yada yada, Shigaki's got nothing. So, how about our Haku buddies? They ever mention anything?
We asked some once if they knew anything about it. Village of Heretics didn't ring any bells.
Hello, do you... Colt, do you know anything about a hidden village? One that you maybe also... Maybe you've heard the rumors that it's connected to a hidden treasure on this island? Do you know where that island is? Not because... that village is not because we've heard that's where the treasure is. No, 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 no.
No dice all around, it seems. If anything, it just made them suspicious about where we might have heard the phrase. Especially Rodriguez.
Yeah, it's suspicious as hell. You asked about...
Feels like he's been keeping a constant eye on
you
us
asked...
since then.
Hey, do you know anything about the location of a hidden, rumored village that maybe a bunch of, like, offshoots of your religion used to have here that, like, is only a rumor at best? Do you know anything about that? Yeah, no shit, the cult's gotten a bit fucking suspicious. You don't just ask them where the heretics' village is.
Fine, what if we find some different Haku and ask them?
Then Rodriguez would hear about it, no doubt. And how will that look? Will he be happy to learn we've had an ulterior motive this whole time? Worst case, he'd get us kicked off the island, making things a lot harder.
Well, I guess we're just...
It would be harder to search the island if you got kicked off,
could
yes.
always kidnap
Yes, Shigaki.
Rodriguez, rough him up for some information and what have you.
Good idea. I'll help with that one.
This kid is way too ready for
I'll pretend
violence.
I didn't just hear you say that.
I'll help torture the man. Let me waterboard him. I'll pour the water over the towel.
Hey, Captain?
Mm-hmm?
If we could, we'd want to ask the Palikana people about the village of heretics, right?
Well, yeah, but also it's
Sneakily,
suspicious as
I mean.
fuck to do that.
If we could, yeah. But after, we'd want to make sure it doesn't get back to Rodriguez somehow.
Well, then I know someone we can ask. Gora and I found him while exploring the island.
Yeah, kid?
He's an old man who lives in a house way off by himself. He seemed really weak, though. Trying to talk to him, he wasn't able to speak
Okay,
too
this
clearly.
does sound like a better idea than waterboarding a man.
Yeah, but that also might be good for us, don't you think? Like maybe he won't tell on us to anyone.
Well,
Let's
sure.
go interrogate a man
How
who
would he tell
can't
us
tell
if he
anyone
did
about the things we do
We
to him
show
to
a
get the
map
info.
and see if he knows where the village is. He can point it out to us. And if he doesn't know, we just think of another plan.
Makes sense.
Why am I convinced the other plan is waterboarding,
You
kid?
remember the way to this old guy?
If he won't tell us, we'll come
follow
up
me.
with another plan. We'll just torture him until
the old
he
man's house is
dies
over
or
this way.
tells us.
We'll still have to walk a little to get there.
Yeah, I'm ready, Noah. Let's go. We've done 30 plus hours of side content. Let's actually go do the plot. Let's go meet this old man. See what he knows.
Whoa! Close one.
What's with this place? There's rocks everywhere. Yeah, be careful, huh?
Yeah, I will.
Interesting.
Anyway, look, that's the old man's
Rocks
house.
everywhere.
Nice.
That our tiger is taking a lot of interest in and licking. I say,
Hello, Mr.
noting nothing else.
Noah and Goro. May we come in?
Going straight in without waiting for an answer, huh?
Majima, he explained to you this
Mr.
man
Old
doesn't
Man?
fucking say anything.
Hello?
He is alive, isn't he? Yep, he's alive. Just sleeping.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hello,
It'd
sir.
be a shame to ruin his shut-eye.
Well, maybe we can wait a little and see if he wakes up.
Or just ransack his shit. Oh, here he is having a bunch of
Hey, in these
cups of tea with the
pictures,
cult leader.
Maybe this is that old sage. That Bryce guy.
And here we have our old friend Father Time with him, huh? God damn. This Bryce guy's over 100? Looks pretty good.
Does look pretty young for being over 100, doesn't he? What's up with that? You have any answers, very old man?
Eh? What's that?
Oh,
Boy,
it's the same as this one, right?
A coin? Thing looks older than him.
Wait, do you think... Could this be a piece of the treasure?
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
Could be, could be.
Yeah.
Hang on. Say it was. This fella's lived here a long time. Who's to say he hasn't stumbled upon some buried treasure once or twice?
Should we ask him?
Hey, Gramps. Spare a sec?
Hey, where's...
Be a friend?
Where's your secret treasure?
This thing. Remember where you found it?
You'll tell us where the treasure is for no benefit,
This
right?
coin. Any more out there like this one? Well?
Hi, Rodrigo.
What are you doing here?
Well, we were just... Wait, same question.
He's my father. You telling me you didn't know that?
Nope.
So you're... This is your old man, huh?
Wait. How did you get that?
Huh?
I was on the floor.
I see. So you found them then? God damn it, Majima. You just couldn't leave the kid behind, could you?
What?
Time for child murder. Don't worry, Dad. I'll have this sorted lickety-split. Majima, did you use a typewriter to block that hit? It was very quick. I think he blocked a sword with a typewriter. And that's beautiful.
You okay? That doesn't sound good.
Well, ain't this something? You really didn't want us to see those coins, huh?
Seems like maybe Rodrigo knows about the treasure too. Seems like maybe everyone on this island is well aware that the treasure's here.
Come on, Rodriguez.
Maybe we were the very last people to realize what everyone else already knew, which was, yeah, the treasure's here. Okay.
Come on.
Ah. There we go. That's a better start. Okay. Don't worry about this, Rodrigo. You ain't got shit on me. Got ya. Done. Simple.
You tried your best.
You haven't beat me yet.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the hook shot into heat action. It is a pretty silly
Captain,
one.
Look, we gotta go.
Oh, we could take them on. There's what, like 15 of them. We could take 15 cult
Not
people.
without you, Captain. If you're staying, I'm staying too.
Honestly, I'm proud of this kid's like growing confidence as this game goes on. It's completely ill-founded. Like he does not have the strength to back up his confidence, but like
No alone out there.
he's growing into himself on this adventure.
Majima-san, what's going on?
The cult knows we know about the treasure.
Well, I think it's safe to say Rodriguez knows about the treasure. We found an old coin at his dad's house. He caught us looking, started trying to kill us.
Huh? Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm missing a few steps here.
We got a
Don't worry about it. Just,
close everything
go for the
off.
ride.
I'll
We're
explain
at the bit where the plot's just gonna go. So you just gotta get on the roller coaster and go with it.
Nishida and Minami, right?
Yeah. What's up? What can we do?
Need you to escort Noah to the Goromaru. Tell Jason to prepare the ship. Be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
But boss, the Haku are already starting to surround us outside.
Well then, you better get out before they finish surrounding us. Go.
Again, how many people could they
I'll be
have?
in
Like a
contact.
dozen? We got it.
Could you explain?
Later. Don't panic, just go. I can trust you, right?
You
I
sure
like the Majima like clearly does not remember these people, but he can tell that he's like, I can see your loyalty to whoever I was before I lost my memory. I can see that loyalty. I'll trust you. I will trust that you're worth trusting. I like his relationship with those two a lot
Well,
in this
give
one.
me an idea. What's about to happen here?
It's Rodriguez's move. They'll probably demand you hand me and Noah over to them at the very least. And if you refuse to do that, it's Haku versus Yakuza. Meaning the ratio would be about 400 against 100. So we'll each take out 4 to 5 guys apiece to win it.
Yeah.
You ready?
Simple.
No. The Haku left here on the island are Polycana's elite.
Yeah, and we're gonna kick
Compare
their
that to
asses.
us, a bunch of unemployed, out-of-shape ex-Yakuza. 4 or 5 apiece is gonna be tough.
Well, yeah, obviously. Why do you think I sent Noah off already? What they're really after is this.
What's that? The coin you mentioned earlier? Hold on. A piece of 8?
Huh?
A Spanish silver coin. The entire world's economy used to run on silver.
Pieces of 8.
Spain
You've heard of them.
certainly
Pieces
did
of
during
8.
the
Pieces
time
of 8.
Esperanza. But this must mean the Haku already found the treasure?
Haven't the slightest. But I'll tell you one thing. Either way, we may all end up killing each other over it regardless.
It's the inevitable part of a Yakuza game where every faction is like, okay, we all know the thing we've been pretending not to know. Let's get it out in the open. We all know about the vacant lot that we're all trying to find the deed to. We all know about the hidden nuclear waste on Melee Island. We all know about the Great Disillusion.
I'm taking that as the case. If we manage to capture him, we could probably hold him hostage or something. Might take the wind out of their attack.
You want to take Rodriguez
I
prisoner?
mean, taking Rodriguez prisoner would probably work.
Is that? Or take the spread, betting on 100 guys fighting off 400.
Well, with all the headbutting we've done, I knew it would come to something
We all
like
know
this
about the secret
eventually.
submarine.
From the
We
very
all know
first day
about
I
the
met
We all know
that
about the
guy's got one
MacGuffin,
huge
right?
stick up his
Let's
ass.
stop pretending we don't all know
Yeah,
about
we
the
get to crush our
MacGuffin.
rivals and steal the treasure from them. I'd say that's worth putting your life in the line for, huh?
Well, you put it like that. Yeah, I guess we've got no choice but to fight.
Majima being gleeful at the idea of a good collective ass whooping session is so Yakuza. Yeah, like, even if he's forgotten who he is, you see it shine through the, like, oh, a good old-fashioned, the numbers are against us brawl. Oh, something in me speaks to this. Okay, let's go. Let me get back up. Who's still standing and ideally not defending behind their swords so we can get some swings in. There we go. Come on out, Rodrigo. We've got to capture you. It's important.
Finally decided to show up, Rodriguez? Figure now's a good time to settle things.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Die, Majima!
Look, we don't have to do this to the death, you know. You probably know where the hidden heretic village is. We know who knows where the cave is from the heretic village. So, like, you help us get to the heretic village. We'll go get our guy who will help get from the village to the cave. We split. It's like $1 billion treasure. We, like, split it like one extra way really isn't gonna, like, make it that much worse. Also, Hero, you are correct. He's in German. He's saying the Majima, the classic bit. Okay, let me try the old hook shot back in. There we go, there we go. Back down to the red already. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Yeah, so you're with us now. I have shot this man many times. If he would just, like, stop fighting back, I could stop shooting him, if we're honest.
Not done just yet. Take a look around. Your toughest have already been beat. Not to mention, we got reinforcements incoming.
What?
Ahoy, Captain!
God damn. I sent Noah off to save him from this, and he ends up being the one saving me.
Yeah, this man is... yeah, Majima is Matt Mercy, yes.
What do we got here? You calling someone for help, buddy? Who is it? Who is it? The cops? Raymond Law.
Oh shit, it's, what's his name? Samoa Joe. It's the king of the pirates. So, for anyone who wasn't around for this before, Queen of the Pirates sent us on this quest. She was like, hey, the treasure's on Nelly Island, help me get it. Don't tell Raymond Law, the Pirate King, though. Don't tell him that I know where the treasure is, because I want the treasure, not him. So it seems like the Queen of the Pirates worked out that the treasure was on Nelly Island and sent the Yakuza to go get it. Raymond Law worked out that the treasure was on Nelly Island and sent the Palicana cult to find it. Both halves of the royal pirate couple have independently picked a faction to send here. To...
Alright, let's hear it.
Okay, to try and find this treasure.
Hold on.
Literally everyone knows about the treasure.
Raymond Law knows about the treasure?
Literally everyone knows about the treasure. That's what we're learning tonight.
On,
everyone knows about the treasure.
No point in keeping quiet now.
Literally everyone knows about the MacGuffin.
We made an arrangement. When I found the Esperanza treasure, we'd leverage his connections to smuggle it to buyers.
I mean, that sounds worthwhile.
The answer to
if he's got connections to, like, offload the treasure, like, that sounds like a useful part of this process.
The lost treasure of the Esperanza's been on his radar a long time.
Why don't we all just team up and work together and use all of our combined partial knowledge to find this treasure and split it like 9 ways, and we'll all have a big old treasure.
I'll begin at the end. I still don't know where the treasure is.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Only one person does. My old man here. And you've seen how he's doing. Even when he's awake, he can't think clearly. I can get one lucid conversation every few days. But he always says he doesn't remember the location. Whenever I mention it, all he does is cry and beg forgiveness.
And that's the truth?
He feels bad about all the colonialism and genocide.
A little while back, I noticed him holding this coin. It was the day that Bryce was arrested. Since then, I've spent all my off time looking for the treasure. Kept it from the other Palicana followers, too.
Selfish son of a bitch, ain't you?
Nothing
Selfish son of a bitch.
Huh?
The old man. He was never a real Palicana follower. He's a descendant of one of the pirates who buried the treasure. In truth, he only joined Palicana to infiltrate Nelly Island. He fooled them for decades. Even marrying a follower's daughter and having a kid.
Oh, this is one of those.
That kid, of course, being me.
Going that far, huh? Pretty committed.
Well, eventually it worked. He did find the treasure. All he had to do was take it and disappear.
Simple.
Only trouble was, he hadn't accounted for the treasures along the way. The ones he.
Oh no.
Family, right? His wife and his boy.
Yeah, he
Pretty
wasn't.
sappy story,
He wasn't
isn't
ready to go run off with the
Nah.
treasure after having actually made
I know
connections
the
here.
feeling. Took me a while, but
That guy,
eventually I realized the same thing.
Saijima's actor does have a
Son?
Dave
Save it
Bautista
for
build
later.
to him.
I want to hear the rest of Rodriguez's story right now.
Shut up, Dad.
Maybe
You're
that's what he
boring. I want to hear
wants.
him.
What can you do? Fine, fine.
My father. He couldn't.
Natalie,
admit
it
he was
is
off
not
with the
Sunday,
treasure.
no. Hello,
Dave only
lovely to
married
see
my
you.
mother and had me as part of searching for it. The moment he did, all that love, all that trust, it would have been invalidated. So he decided, rather than make off with the treasure, he'd live out his life on LA Island. All he took was a scant handful of silver coins.
Well, that does tell you the treasure's probably still
Simple
here.
as regret.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're correct. Batista's lost some of the bulk recently,
Before long,
yes.
treasure's location faded from his memory. 20 years took their toll. Mom passed away, leaving only me. Still, he couldn't for the life of him remember where it was.
I'm following.
Once I knew the treasure was here, it was my turn to be haunted by the Esperanza's ghost. Then, suddenly, the government's planning to seal off Nelly Island. I couldn't lose my chance at the treasure. After all that, at the same time, I heard about some Yakuza coming from Japan to clean up nuclear waste.
Right.
So I jumped at the opportunity. I graciously offered to help with their efforts however I could. Also, I could stay and look for the treasure. But as I'm sure you can imagine, I needed help. I had no choice but to tell a few companions my secret.
Blow me down. We all ended up doing the same thing. Funny.
It's almost like
And
we're
all
very
those
similar in
Yakuza
our
still
chase for
here.
this treasure.
Do they know about it? All 400 of them?
No, most of them live the ascetic life, above money and material desires. Knowing that, I only told the other greedy fucks like me. There's probably about 100 or so.
I'm glad you
None
can
of the
acknowledge
others
you're
know
one of
about
the,
the
quote,
treasure.
greedy fucks.
100 people, huh?
Kathleen, you did indeed miss the live-action dating film. It was a good hour to an hour and a half at the start of the stream. You can watch it back on the VOD of us awkwardly watching a reality dating show. It sure did happen for a
The
while.
secret's really getting out.
Rodriguez, question for you. You know where this village of heretics place is?
No clue. Granted, I've heard of something like that existing, but that's it.
From who?
Bryce. But forget getting in touch with him. My requests to visit keep getting denied.
Damn.
Okay, so we're still
What's
on
this
square
village
zero
thing
of
anyhow?
finding the village.
We came in contact with a guy. Says if we can find the village, he can find the treasure. Old loan shark named Tucker. He memorized a journal one of the pirates wrote.
Majima-san, what the hell are you doing? That's supposed to be our ace in the hole.
Look, let's just
Think for a
communicate.
sec.
It's all gonna
We're all stuck
come
on
out
this
in the
island
end.
together. Any friction might cause a spark that leads to us killing each other. I say there ain't much choice left but to join up, yeah?
The other Haku, though, one of them might know where this village of heretics is.
And they might tell. They might be
that,
willing to tell you.
Let's put all our heads together.
Okay, so
See where
you
that gets
find
us.
out from the other
Hold
Haku
on, we can't keep
where the
adding
heretic
people.
village is.
We're already
Tucker
almost
leads
within
us to the
20%,
cave.
aren't we?
Well, you want to split 0%? 'Cause that's what you get if we
The Pirate
can't
Crew
find the
wants to
damn thing
share.
in the first place.
We risked everything for
Pirate
this
King
chance.
wants to share. Tucker wants to share. We're,
Fine,
we're,
how
we're
about
getting a
this?
little spread
Anyone
thin,
who doesn't
but
join me and my crew right here, right now, I'm considering an enemy. Better decide quick. You in or out?
Count me in, Captain.
come on, hell yeah, let's
Same
get that
here.
ultimatum going, Majima.
Seems like a good time.
Guess I've got no choice.
Team treasure. Fine, we'll negotiate. We'll negotiate
You fuckers played dirty.
Tucker's
Come
like
on.
80% share down.
All right, fine. I'm in.
Yeah. From here on.
Like once he
say
realizes
what?
that, like,
Say
hey, we know where the heretics village is, but you don't. We've got, like, right now, Tucker's got all the leverage because he knows how to get from the village to the cave, but he doesn't know where the village is. As soon as we know where the village is, we've got bargaining power.
The Nele Island Yakuza.
Here we go, an actual
Without a
recap.
Haku. Everyone's in hot pursuit of the Esperanza treasure. And the powers of Madlantis, Queen Michelle, and the Pirate King Raymond Law lurk in the background.
There he is, Samoa Joe.
They're all trying to get the first step on their opponents and claim a bigger share for themselves. And everyone's slowly revealing their hand.
Four chapters in 30 plus hours.
So, we got a problem. The old codger in his hidey hole. How we planning to shake Tucker loose? Asking nicely doesn't seem like it's gonna cut it.
He'll come if we can assure him that Nele Island poses no threat to him. The Haku make that a difficult proposition, though. He's wise to be scared.
If only somebody could help with that. Sure'd be nice.
Why not just grab Tucker, force him to come along? The treasure's practically ours.
Another
Now's not
chapter
the time
named
to
after
go
a sea
soft.
story, indeed, yes.
Come on. Guy's got
It's
too
almost
much
like there's a
security
theme
on him
going.
for that. We try to nab him and fuck it up, he'll be on a plane back to New York before you can spit. Guaranteed.
Rule Spider, I disagree with you. Rule Spider in the Twitch chat says, let's face it, Majima doesn't mind if he doesn't get the treasure, Buddy's just here for the drama. I agree with you, he doesn't care if he gets the treasure for himself. I do think he cares about getting the treasure, because part of it might be medicine that might help Noah with his illness. Like, I think Majima does genuinely care about finding the treasure so that Noah can maybe get the elixir of life and maybe that cures his asthma. I don't think he gives a shit about the treasure for himself.
At which point he's gone for good. Can't drop anchor off Wall Street.
Then we shouldn't fuck it up.
I'm not going to war against somebody so protected. I know you people think you got God on your side or something, but this is real life.
You need to watch your mouth.
Knock it off. You're not helping anything.
Masaru sure is rude sometimes.
Must not have been raised right.
That's a funny one coming from you.
At least somebody has my back. Thanks, Saejima.
So what's our plan then?
I bet old Tucker trusts me well enough by now. I could get him to see reason with a deft hand. Diplomacy.
If you want to try that, be my guest.
Yeah, not so fast. Well, I'm handling all that. You gotta find us this village. It's your backyard, ain't it? We're leaving it to you. Everyone does their share of the work. Everyone gets their share of the loot. Fair?
Guess we'll get on with it. One thing. Don't bring any more people in. My share's small enough as it is.
Feelings mutual.
Captain, come on. If Tucker doesn't listen to reason,
Look,
what then? You kidding?
we're still talking about like tens of millions each, allegedly, in the value of this
The Nele
treasure.
Island Yakuza and the Haku have joined forces. Without him, he can't afford to stay hidden. He still wants a piece of the action. He better run like his ass is on fire. Simple as piss.
I guess so. Makes sense.
Don't it? Never let him know you took the easy job. That's the trick of it. Guys like Rodriguez, they're always looking to say you ain't earned your share.
That's the boss I remember. God damn, you're smart.
Hey, Minami, you gotta quit calling me boss.
Andy H, I'm going to answer this quickly. Andy H in the Twitch chat asks, have you seen the Grums video? With no context. A sentence that fills me with fucking terror. My answer to that is going to be, nope. Never watched a fucking Grums video, no matter what one you're referencing. No, I've not seen it. That's a very fair answer. That's a very reliable answer I will give you is, I don't pay attention to what the fuck that terrible man is on about. If I need to know what he's on about, sure. Like, if he's done a video about me or something, maybe I need to know that, but otherwise, like, if he hasn't done a video telling people, like, to go dox me or whatever, I don't give a shit what that man is up to. Oh, it's about how dodgy he is, what he used his funding for his game for. Oh, so not a Grums video, a video about Grums. That is a very different thing. When you ask me, have you seen the Grums video, I assume Grums has uploaded a video to YouTube and you're asking if I've seen it, and I'm like, no, I don't give a shit what he's uploading. A video about him, I'm sure it would be interesting, mayhaps, but also that would mean having more of my brain taken up with knowing things about Grums, and that's the thing I don't need. Honestly, the fact that I see the name Grums and I know who that is, and I know to be kind of like, I don't want to fuck with that, that's more than I want to know about Grums. Oh, no worries. This is not directed to you. This is a broad, like, a broad statement. I don't need any amount of time dedicated to that man, even if it is watching a video about how terrible he is. That's more of my life than he deserves. A video's been made about him, how he uses Kickstarter money on not-so-savory ways to make adult entertainment. Yeah, sounds about right for that fucker. Rob the Bearded Dragon says, what the hell is a Grums? The short version, he's like the figurehead face of quote-unquote Gamergate 2. He's like the new face of what is the right wing angry about? Like, what are they allegedly angry about in games now? What's the new games are too woke grift going on? He's like Mr. This is what we're all gonna be mad about today in games. He used to work at Blizzard. He tried to make a game, and the whole thing fell apart. He never made a game, and now he's kind of bitter at the games industry, and has decided that is minority's problem. That's all you need to know about Grums. He is. Let me just double check something. Let me confirm. Yeah, he's a nearly 60-year-old man whose entire life is being angry on the internet about how games are too woke. Like, people don't know this because he uses a fucking cartoon profile picture. He's nearly 60. He's a nearly 60-year-old man who was made, kids, aren't you angry at all the woke in video games? His entire fucking personality. Like, when you see Grums on social media complaining about something, imagine fucking Donald Trump. That's about the age of person you should be imagining getting angry at video games is roughly a fucking Trump. Yeah. Yeah, no, he was the guy that was complaining because you could choose optionally to use they, them pronouns in Starfield. Like, that's his level of... What? He's just an old man. He's just an old man shouting at clouds.
It's
anyway, that's more than enough time spent talking about that,
man.
man.
Part of my crew. Get that straight.
Hey, alright. Let's all get in on some of that real-ass pirate talk. I'm down with it.
There's no way in hell I'm about to call you that.
Suit yourself. But you start with that Kyodai shit again. I ain't answering.
Seriously? This guy. He really doesn't like me.
Oh, you were mean to the captain. Very defensive.
Okay. With that, let's go pay Tucker a visit.
Sure. Right, so back to Tucker to tell him, hey, we maybe know where the hidden village is.
All right.
Okay, I gotta put these new people on my crew. Oh, what was that message? I skimmed a message there. What was the smartphone? No. Okay, all good. Oh, I think that was 15 friends. I think that was we could go recruit the person from the bar.
Hey, Captain. Welcome back.
Oh wow. Speaking of YouTube arseholes, James Summerton tried to set up a wedding photography service full of uncredited stock photos, and with every review we'll post in one day. Look, here's all I can think about when James Summerton comes up, and the reason I will feel no guilt about anything to do with him is that time after being called out in the H Bomber Guy video, at that point where he on social media claimed to be committing suicide, and at that same time was on his alt, which was later discovered, posting videos of himself jerking off and laughing on his fucking alt at the same time as he was pretending he'd killed himself and fucking pointing and blaming H-Bomber Guy and going, oh, you pushed me to kill myself, feel fucking bad, you're the reason I'm dead, while he's on main fucking jerking it and laughing. So that's enough of that, gentlemen. Where was I going? I wasn't meant to be coming here. I was meant to be going to Hawaii. So I want to see if I can
On we go.
Get more parts for my ship yet. Yeah, no, that man, like, I have no sympathy for James Summerton at the point that he tried to fake his suicide explicitly in order to cause mental distress to people who had criticized him for plagiarism, while very clearly being in a mentally in a not suicidal place. Can we go? Yeah, can we go back to Magimer Antics? Yeah, look, I had no interest in not being on Magimer Antics, but it's where we ended up, and sometimes that's where we be. Let's go try and get some bits to upgrade our ship, and then go recruit the lady from the bar. Then we're gonna update our crew roster, and then we're gonna, we'll go to Mad Atlantis. We'll a little bit more in advance the plot. We'll advance the plot like a tiny bit more. How can I not? Why do I feel like there's more upgrade I could still do here? Apparently not. I thought I could buy more laser stuff here. Let's very quickly go recruit. No, okay, no, maybe I was wrong there. Let's get back on the ship. Let's swap out some of our who some of our crew members are, and then we're gonna go progress the plot even more. Look at us go progressing the plot today.
Captain.
I am gonna have to do my German for like a couple of minutes, so forgive me. This is the bit of the stream where we learn German for like 3 minutes. We're gonna learn to talk about work. Ist dein Vater Professor? Is your father a professor? Ist deine Mutter Professorin? Is your mother a professor, but like female? Ja, mein Vater ist Professor. My father is a professor. We're learning about the gendering of jobs. In German, you put like an IN at the end of a job name if a woman's doing it.
Hallo, ich bin Alex und ich bin Schauspieler. Was ist dein Beruf?
Hello, I am Alex and I am an actor. What is dein Beruf? What is your job? He's asking what I do for work. I is egg. EI, egg.
Was?
Was, what?
Laut.
Loud, loud.
Klein.
Klein, small.
Mass.
Mass.
Masch. Mass. Mass.
M-A-S-S, mass. I'm learning my sounds. Was ist dein Beruf? What is your job? Bist du... Are you a... I talked to... Dealerin. Bist du... How do I know whether he's asking me whether I'm... Are you a does it know my gender? If the app knows my gender, bist du Schauspielerin would make more sense, because that is a female job. The alternative is Tochter. No, Tochter is daughter. It's not doctor. It's daughter. So it's daughter. Schwester is sister. Schauspielerin is actress. That's the only one that's a job. So that's what it is. I taught myself around. Tochter is not doctor. It is daughter. Where is your mother? Wo ist deine Mutter?
Maria, was ist dein Beruf?
Maria, what is your profession?
Mein Beruf, dein Beruf.
Mein Beruf, dein Beruf. My job, your job. Beruf.
Ist dein Mann Kellner?
Is dein Mann Kellner? Is your husband a waiter? Oh, I put, is your husband waiter? I didn't click on A because I was too busy thinking about what job Kellner was.
Sie ist Professorin und ist Professor.
She is a professor and he is a professor, so it's professor without the IN at the end, because we're talking about a male professor.
Ist deine Frau Professorin? Deine.
Is your mother a waitress? Ist deine Mutter Kellnerin? Is your sister, is Deine, D-E-I-N-E, is deine Schwester Schauspielerin? Is your sister an actress?
Ist Professor und sie ist ist Professor und sie ist Professorin.
He is a professor and she is a professor. Carl, what is your profession? Carl, was ist dein Beruf?
Mein Bruder ist Professor und meine Schwester ist
My
Professorin.
brother is a professor and my sister is a professor.
Ist dein Mann Kellner?
Is your husband a waiter? I remembered the word A in there this time.
Get the most.
There we go. I learned German. Welcome to Laura Learns German for like 3 minutes on stream. Because I have to learn my German before midnight and I always forget to do it before stream, and then it's like 1:45 and I'm on stream and I see it. Okay, Mad Atlantis. Off we go. Oh, we're gonna swap out our crew slightly, weren't we? Yeah. Hey, Renburgers.
Captain.
How you doing?
To work then.
Okay, we fully upgraded the ship on here.
Ooh, choices.
Okay, let's take some of the bronze ones off and sort by rank.
I got you, boss.
Get some of the bronze people off the ship and get some of the new ones on. What we got that's bronze? We can take you off. Get you on. Oh, we are the Goro Pirates. I've seen clips of this We Are the Goro Pirates being done on karaoke in this game, but I've not seen it as an option in the karaoke. Does anyone know? Am I correct that this song is karaokeable? And if so, how I get it in karaoke? Because I very much enjoy this song, I just don't know how to get it to be in the karaoke. Will Goat Guy still be okay? Yeah, we're keeping Goat Guy on the team, don't worry, we'll keep Goat Guy on the team. Yeah, we're getting toward the end of the game where I want to be vaguely thoughtful of having some, at least a handful of high-level people on my squad. Who are we keeping on? We've still got the sheep person. Let's swap out some of our squad leaders, actually. We've still got some very early game squad leaders.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, you've been on since the start. We can swap you out. Guy's the Stone Killer. We've got to keep him. Yeah, he's one of the best ones. I assumed it was do karaoke on the ship, but it's not there on karaoke on the ship. I'm doing good. We're making progress. I'm having a good time. Murder. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is Matt Mercer singing. Yeah. Who do I take out to make slots? You, person who annoys me because I thought you were a hot lesbian and you were actually kind of a twink, and I'm disappointed. So you're off. We're putting celebrity the Minato girl, if for some reason has a sniper rifle, she can come on the team. We'll take you off for now. We can swap you out for... Oh yeah. We'll bring you on. I think this will do for now. We'll make this our team. The Chainsaw guy, despite having a low level cap, is one of the more effective boarding party members. He might well be, but I'm gonna try these people for a minute and see how they do. The one with the for some reason has a sniper rifle is the one that you had to buy all her photo books to talk to her. Ooh, AA thumbnail for this week. Lovely. One sec. I gotta look at my AA thumbnail and then we will plot. Perfect. There we go. That's the thumbnail for this week's accessibility. Sorted. And I remembered to do German before it was too late. Cool. Right, let's go find Tucker. Is that song called the Goro Pirate theme? Maybe? I don't know if the Goro... I assume so. Because the only other one that... There's that other song that's sung near the start of the game, and I don't think that's the Goro Pirate theme.
Maybe I'll just pop in.
Okay, let's go get Tucker. Screw these. I'm wondering if it's maybe a New Game Plus save thing, and I did the one playthrough and then on a separate profile did the playthrough on stream, and therefore never went into New Game Plus and didn't see it. I'm like, how dare there be one extra karaoke track that I'm not allowed to be playing? Right, if everyone could get out of our way and stop picking fights with us... I think this really is going to start bringing us toward the end of the game. This is, I think, the beginning of the end.
Damn wars?
Well, Spell says, as someone who hasn't played any Yakuza games, which one would you say is a good entry point? I think there are like 3 entry points you could start with. If you want to go right from like the beginning of the first protagonist story, Yakuza 0, it is one of the like brawler kind of ones. It's a little more like aged, but it is like the starting point for Kiryu, like the main protagonist of the series. If you like RPGs, I would say that Like a Dragon, the 7th entry, the first one with the new protagonist Ichiban, great place to start. I think Ichiban is a very endearing protagonist and a very approachable place to join the series. As someone who tried getting into Yakuza for many years, never quite stuck with it, Like a Dragon with Ichiban is the one that got me to stick with it and then to go back and play the Kiryu ones. Alternatively, I don't think this is a terrible place to start. Majima does not remember being in any of the prior decades of Yakuza games. Therefore, if you kind of just want to get a feel for do I enjoy the weird vibe of this world that is very silly and then very serious in equal measure, this is kind of a fun, it's quarantined from the rest of the series entry point if you just want like a short 30 to 40 hour fuck around with a protagonist who refuses to know anything about the rest of the series. Not a bad place to dip your toes in. It's indeed a karaoke song, Natalie. Yeah, I want to know how you unlock it then. East Demon says 0. Yeah, I think Zero's a reasonable place. It's aged a bit. It's a bit slower, but it is like if you're not intimidated by the number of games in the series, Zero's a good place to start. As someone who's incredibly autistic, I recommend Yakuza 0 personally. I think Yakuza 0 is great. I think it takes a little time to get to the Yakuza of it all. I think knowing what the series is like, I knew to stick with Yakuza 0 and to have faith in where it was going. Playing it by itself as my first Yakuza game, I kept falling off of it not having the faith to stick with it and see where it was going. The later Yakuza games got me to go, okay, I'll stick with it, I'll trust it, I'll get into this. Ending of this game, though, will not be ideal for someone who hasn't played any of the Yakuzas. You know what? Wrong? Like, the last, 10 minutes of this, you're not going to get a huge amount out of if you haven't played the rest of the series. But I'll say this. You'll go, okay, I guess those are other characters. It's not like anything at the end of this game is going to be so detrimental a spoiler that you can't enjoy going back and playing other games in the series. I think you would be fine even if, maybe the last 10 minutes of this you'll go, okay, don't know who that is. It's automatically added in Chapter 4. Did I just never do karaoke in Chapter 4? We're in Chapter 4 now, aren't we? Okay, I suppose that's because, once we get this guy, it really puts us on the path to the end of the game somewhat. I never had a good moment to feel like stopping to do karaoke, because we finally got to the stretch where it was just plot, 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 plot. I guess by the time they added We're the Goro Pirates, I hadn't assumed they were going to add more side content. Okay.
Partying or something?
Admittedly, I get a bit stir-crazy. Only so much you can do when you're cooped up alone.
After this, we'll go do We're the Goro Pirates and karaoke.
Well, considering how jumpy you were last time, I almost feel welcome.
My guards are less suspicious of you now, as am I. Primarily because I assume you've returned with information, yes?
We have.
What is this?
It's from Nele Island. Old-timer from Polycana.
I've never played the zombie one yet. That's still on my list to get to.
Guy stumbled onto the treasure of the Esperanza decades.
Oh, hell yeah, Dyspraxia Club.
That's all he's got for us. Man's sundowning. His mind's long gone. Poor bastard couldn't tell you his own name.
Then it's really there. The lot of it. The wealth of the Esperanza. At last. After all this time. Wait. What did you just say? If you're telling me that the treasure has already been found, wouldn't this old man have been smart enough to
old guy had a
move elsewhere
conscience.
by now?
Racked with guilt about all the genocide.
His son, Rodriguez, says so. Been trying to retrace his steps.
I've heard that name before. That's the Haku leader, isn't it? I see. He's aware that Nele Island is home to the treasure as well?
Yep. Got him scouting for that heretic's village as we speak.
Is he? Excellent. Once he finds it, narrowing down the treasure's location will be child's play. Captain Majima, I'll see you again when you have more news. Naturally, you'll handle Rodriguez, yes? You and I can simply filch the prize out.
No, sir, we're not doing that.
I gotta disappoint you.
We're honoring our agreements.
And you only get the details in the village once you're on board.
What is this?
Well, don't start moping. You'll be in the best of hands. I promise.
Also, we're renegotiating that fucking fee. You're 80%.
Bunch of pals on a treasure hunt.
Into that Polycana viper's nest.
Yes.
Out of the question. I would be putting my very life at risk doing so.
Like we're doing.
And this pile of Esperanza gold and shit ain't worth that? Why should the rest of us have to do all the work?
Mm-hmm. Gotta earn your share.
But, allow me a moment to think, would you?
A moment's all we can spare. Things ain't the way they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Nele Island. The Esperanza trail's gotten hot over there. Rodriguez knows. About 100 Haku with him. The Yakuza makes it 200. On top of that, Raymond Law.
For God's sake. Is there anyone left who doesn't know about
We said this earlier. It's a Yakuza finale. Everyone knows about the MacGuffin.
Sail like the wind. All aboard. Either you come with us.
At this point, everyone knows about the secret vacant lot.
I know when I'm being extorted.
Well, you don't want in, that's your problem. Have a nice life, and see you never.
Is that so? You're willing to risk the treasure on this little gamble? You still need information which only I am in possession of.
We'll brute force it.
You think so? There's no way we can find it on our own? Sounds like you're the one gambling.
Of course not.
Because before, everyone was sneaking around, keeping things hush-hush.
Yeah, we're all
But
working
now,
together now.
that's
We
over
can
with.
probably find it.
The Haku and the Yakuza are working together, and working overtime. Ask me, they can get the job done. Through brute force, if nothing else.
History treasure is not something one brute forces.
Or maybe
I don't know about that, sir.
Honestly, I could get a text any minute now telling me the search is over. I'm keeping the ringer on.
You know how to bluff real
200
well,
able-bodied
Majima.
fellas, scouring for buried treasure.
You know how to
around
play the
clock?
confidence game.
Lily Island ain't all that big. How long could it really take, huh? Well, sounds to me like you better play ball, if you still want in, Mr. Tucker. No matter how much juice you got.
Oh, good
you
night,
have to
Rob.
be willing to
Lovely to have you
squeeze.
around.
Elsewise, your share's a fat zero.
My share still stands at 80%. You, all of you, split the rest.
Gotta get your ears clean. Did you miss the part where I said shit's changed? You ain't essential to the equation no more.
How dare you, you dog!
Don't start saying things you can't take back now.
Yeah, you still want in, you're gonna have to realize you're overextending your hand with 80%.
I might compromise my share to 50%. If you're truly so obstinate. Assure me of that, and I'll come with you to the island.
Check your numbers there. Half for you and half for all of us? You're crazier than I thought, pal.
25%.
If we were to split it evenly 200 ways, how much would that be?
Beautiful
0.5
negotiating.
for everyone. I think
Majima.
they want at least that much.
You're talking about people who settled on Nele Island out of sheer happenstance. I've been chasing the ghost of the Esperanza for 30 years. You hear me? I'll accept 20%, no less.
Make it 10, and I'll tell the guys you're all right. That's still $100 million. Telling me that ain't good enough? Of course, you could refuse. But I'm done negotiating. You got my offer.
100 million
I
still
wouldn't be
pretty
where
damn
I am
good.
today if I weren't able to admit when I've been cornered. You're a shrewd businessman.
It's easy to be a shrewd
I
businessman
just know how
when
the
you're holding a
dance
sword.
goes. Cutthroats is as cutthroats does. You ain't all that different.
How very candid. Give me a bit of time to ready myself. I'll join you on the Goromaru soon.
I don't
My
know that
security
100
escort will
million's
accompany
chump
me.
change for a pirate.
I trust they'll be welcome as well.
Sure.
I don't think pirates were
No
as
need to
were as
worry.
consistently
What's the worst that
rich
can
as you
happen to
think.
with a kid around?
Look, I think part of it's he wants the money. I think part of it's he wants the prestige of I found the thing. Okay, we'll head back to the Goromaru. Get Tucker to Nelly Island.
Yeah.
Cool, all sounds reasonable. Return to the Goromaru. That's what we're planning to do anyway. We want to do karaoke. And I'm sure that it won't be a totally tonally inappropriate moment to do the karaoke. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Captain. I'm not sure, but are
The
people looking at
tone
us?
of the narrative
Yeah.
will definitely be conducive
There
with
is
karaoke
still a
right
bounty
now.
on our heads. Maybe somebody upped the reward, huh?
Yo ho! Where
Yo
you
ho!
scurrying off to now, Captain Majima?
Nowhere, as far as you're concerned. Besides, I ain't got time to chat. State your business or shove off.
I'd heard ye had a sharp
Oh, I
tongue.
heard ye had a sharp
Let's say I
tongue.
slice it off.
Yar. Sure, cartoon pirate. I slice you and dice ya. You done? You done? Are we good? Are we good now, everyone?
Captain Majima.
V Ventar says, is there an explanation for them having the classic pirate Cornish accent? They don't all, though. Every pirate has a different stereotype of a pirate accent. The accents in this game are all over the place in a way that I genuinely love. Also, sorry, that is a tiger cub. Wait, but sorry. That's a regular house cat. Because if it was a tiger cub, it wouldn't make a good pet. So it can't be a tiger cub, because then Noah couldn't have it as a pet. So it's a regular kitten, that. In a pirate hat.
Captain.
That's just a kitten.
Mortimer.
Okay, this guy has has a bounty on us because we pissed him off, or one of his underlings.
Lest you get ahead of yourself, know that I'm not about to fight you. There'd be no money in it. If I'm going to risk the health of my men, it will come with all due compensation.
So what do you want?
I propose we do battle in the Pirates' Coliseum. You and your crew bear a grudge.
Finally,
finally,
we're gonna get this bounty off our heads.
Your very worst.
Why now?
The time feels right, wouldn't you say?
It doesn't. I was ready to go to Nelly Island. The time doesn't feel right.
Yeah, guess we'll see. All right, I'll think it over. Schedule it in the ship's itinerary when I can.
You must be quite the busy man, Captain, to leave Commodore Mortimer waiting at port. I'm moved to wonder, what could it be that's more worthy of your time?
Well, hey, Raymond.
It's Raymond Law.
Oh, you all get the day off or something? Well, should we start placing bets on who shows up next?
Kings don't have the luxury of off days. And the Pirates Coliseum in particular can't be sitting idle while there's money to make. Mortimer's challenge. I'll need you to answer it.
Yeah. I'll get to it.
Will you now? Well, until I see you and the Commodore engage, Tucker stays put in Madlantis.
Okay, so we can't go back to Nelly Island until we beat Mortimer.
But why?
Because without the old man, you'll never find it, will you?
Does everyone know everything?
If I have to hold him hostage to keep your ship docked, then I'm prepared to do exactly that.
Literally none of our plan
Tucker
is
shall
secret.
remain Raymond Law's most honored guest.
Okay. Yes,
Any who
Madlantis.
spurn
Madlantis
hospitality
is
of our
fucking
great
wild. I
sanctuary
love that place
will
name.
meet their end on the ocean floor.
So cartoonish.
The cannons of Madlantis forgive no offense.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you got all your cannons pointed, so we
Nor will
can't
its denizens
leave
show
with
mercy to a
Tucker.
soul aboard. Not even a weeping child.
So, if we beat Mortimer in the Pirates Coliseum, does that mean we get to go?
Manage that, and you can set sail.
Okay, we're going to at least finish this plot thread before we finish
Sure.
up.
You and Mr. Tucker may depart freely. It would be your privilege as our newly crowned champions. I wouldn't dare impede you.
I'll hold you to that, asshole. You all heard
Because I want to do the karaoke, but there's going to be at least a little bit of plot that's going to kind of get in the way of us doing that, I think.
I look forward to the show. Stop by the Queen's Castle first. You and me? Can't
Honestly,
help
I
but
do
feel
think
like
the
we have a lot
Yakuza
to
team and
discuss.
Hideo Kojima would get on fucking great in terms of discussing writing techniques.
Guess the treasure.
I would love to see Kojima have like
Just when we were finally
get
getting
to
close.
write a side story
We
for
should
a
head back to the
Yakuza.
Goromaru, Captain.
Okay, let's go back to the ship to go do karaoke and nothing else. We're gonna go do karaoke and not get forced into an unrequested cutscene or side quest. There couldn't possibly be more plot stopping us doing karaoke, could there? How much plot could there be between us and I would like to do one song in karaoke? Okay, how's about this for a compromise? A Kojima-written side quest. Kojima gets to write the plot of the equivalent of, like, you know how Infinite Wealth had the Animal Crossing side quest? There was like a good 10 hours of Animal Crossing. Kojima gets to write the plot to the Animal Crossing side quest. I could recruit you to the team, but honestly can't be asked right now. This is not the time. I want to do karaoke, and I know that I'm going to get stopped from doing karaoke.
I'll teach you some respect.
guys up. Okay, I think our mission is head back to the ship, isn't it? Yeah. Time to do karaoke, right? Hey Captain, you missed the fun. Tucker came by a little while ago until some guys took him away. Law's orders, apparently. He knows we're getting close to the treasure and he's trying to slow us down. These assholes have Tucker hostage. We gotta have a meeting and decide what our next steps are. Look, we're in the captain's quarters. The karaoke machine is right there. It's gonna be practically in shot. It's just off the right of the screen.
But now, to even get the man out of Atlantis, we gotta kick Mortimer's teeth in at the Colosseum. So that's where we're at.
Raymond, that bastard. Like we needed another hair up our ass. Can't figure out what his game here is.
He knows we know about the treasure, too. Every son of a bitch involved is playing every card they got. Guess the scent of money is in the air.
Why don't we just say fuck it? Sneak Tucker out before anyone knows he's gone.
Sorry, but I don't think it's that easy, Mr. Minami. There's only one way out of Atlantis, and that's going through the port. Through the path of the cannons.
Yeah. There'd be no dodging that. The inlet's real narrow here. Helps them restrict passage in and out. Coming or going, Atlantis has always got your ship in her crosshairs.
Okay, then get this. What if we sack up and take the cannons out?
We'd have to be in a whole lot of places at once. Plan like that'd take clockwork execution. Not to mention the first step, we'd need to get Tucker on board in secret. Furthermore, in order to protect the Goromaru, we'd have to leave a modest crew complement here.
There are 10 cannons in total. To cover the ship and hit them at the same time...
We don't nearly got the men for this.
Okay.
Hard to believe, but it sounds like taking out Mortimer's our best bet.
Yeah, that's
Why
fine. We
not?
can do that.
Had to gut this fish sooner or later, am I right? If this won't wipe the bounty off my head, nothing will. And we'll keep Rich Island safe for Moana, too.
So long as you know, Mortimer's the toughest seafarer Atlantis
Step to the side,
has
Captain.
to
The
offer.
karaoke machine's right
Puts
behind
more
you.
work into his ship than his hair. If we go in half-assed, we'll be shitting cannonballs for
We can
days.
handle him.
Ah, sounds like we better get the Goromaru ready, huh?
We're gonna have to win a proving match first. Then, and only then, can
Well,
we
we've already
earn
done
the
the
right
proving
to
matches.
challenge
We're all good.
If that's how it is, the Pirates Coliseum better get itself ready. Because we're coming for every dumbass in our way. Hear that? Everybody on board? Goromaru's gonna blast him out of the damn sea.
So I've had a realization.
We have our heading.
I was doing my thinking. I was like, oh, we got until like next Monday to finish this before South of Midnight streaming, and then I realized like, oh, Xbox is doing that paid early access thing for South of Midnight again. The earliest access I think is Wednesday. I'm like, I'm trying to remember how much of this game is left, and I'm doing the maths of like, can I be bothered to stay up? And I think it's too late in the night to do it, but I'm like, do we persist and play through the entire rest of the game tonight? I don't think so. I think Wednesday stream we finish the game. I think we can finish this game Wednesday night and be playing this by the Friday stream. So maybe not technically the very earliest we could have streamed South of Midnight, but I think we can be streaming South of Midnight by Friday. Just still before like the regular Game Pass release of the game, so I think that's probably fine.
You fellas ready for what's next? Anybody that wants off now, speak your piece. Anybody that don't's coming to hell with me. Got that?
If we leave, means we don't get any treasure, right?
Hell, everyone here is too damn greedy to give up now. We'll stay even if it kills us.
Oh, everyone.
Oh, you all know just what a captain wants to hear. Music to my ears.
Just like the karaoke, music to my ears.
Ship in the ocean. And then
Oh god, Bloomin' Rage Part 2. When's that? When's Bloomin' Rage Part 2?
Hell yeah!
How close are we to that coming out? Is that middle of the month? That's probably going to be right after we finish After Midnight, isn't it? Okay.
Great to have you back.
Okay. We're going to do karaoke. And we're going to come back to this on Wednesday. I think that's the right call. I think I'd be going till like 4 or 5 in the morning. I think it's a little too long, the remainder of this game, for me to push through it tonight. Andy H says, have you seen Atomfall? It's so British, there's references to the Last of the Summer Wine and the two Ronnies 4 Candle sketch in it. Yeah, this week's accessibility episode talks about Atomfall. Transparency. I recently worked on a series called Abletop with Carrie Waterton, who was the accessibility person at Rebellion who make Atomfall. So, like, disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. But Atomfall's really cool in some interesting accessibility ways. It's not the entire focus of this week's AA. It's doing something interesting that at least one other game this week is doing. That's kind of the focus of AA. But yeah, we're talking about Atomfall this week on a video.
That's the one.
Okay. 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 April 15th. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be this, basically straight into South of Midnight, straight into Bloom Rage Part 2.
Hey, this is pretty
Now
fun.
it's showtime. Once more the party begins. So come along and join the battle cry. We must go fight. Blades at the ready, proud and fearless. Sharp and steel, we cut through the silence. Call out our name, yo. We are the Goro Pirates, send you to the deepest depths of hell. This is the moment, showtime. Our hearts beat to the sounds of our cannons. Sea dogs to me. Plunder like there's no tomorrow. Set sail, prevail. Let all who oppose us drown in their sorrows. You wanna fight, you know our name. We are the Goro Pirates. Yo, that's it, Kyodai. Yo,
Oh, I love this video. This is great. It's important we do the song for crew morale. Yeah, let's leave this here, I think, for today. It's a good track, that. Let's have a look. Yeah, for an estimated 40 hours, we are... Where are we at time-wise? I want to estimate roughly how many more streams we're going to need to get through to get to the end of this. Let's have a look when we save. Yeah, 5.5 hours-ish. If we start the stream... We're doing the daytime stream for the Nintendo... for the Switch 2 Direct on Wednesday. If we... Do I have anything on in the evening? Let me just confirm... Yeah, so Wednesday's stream, if we start at, like, 8:30... 9, 10, 11... 12:30... Like, we might have to go to, like, 1 in the morning. I reckon we can finish this on Wednesday, and then on Friday be ready to stream South of Midnight. The alternative is we do a daytime stream. Like, I could stream some of this in the daytime, but like I don't want to shuffle this off the schedule for. I want to keep on the evening schedule for when people tend to be around. It's fine. We'll do this Wednesday. Worst case, it's not the end of the world if we don't start streaming South of Midnight till end of the week. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I will be back with another Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii stream on Wednesday. I'm going to say like 8:30 p.m. UK. It'll be what, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. 12:30 or like 12:30 noon or Pacific. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'll be back soon.